This is the dice, right
That's the dice, huh?
here.
Well, since dice is plural, you got one in your hand. Not sure what to tell you.
Well, it is actually acceptable to call one die a dice now, so
Oh yeah, is
yeah,
that their thing?
that's a thing now.
Okay.
At least according to, it might have been the Oxford Dictionary, I don't remember.
Got a countdown? Cool. Hey guys, welcome back to Castle Studios. Today we are on for a very special game. It's a special game today because we are doing a bit of a tournament practice game here. Kade and I are going to be participating in our first live GT since the COVID virus hit, and it's pretty exciting, to be honest. We're going to be taking our armies to a local GT around here and get some games in this weekend. So we figured we'd do a practice game, just kind of give it a little bit of a go and see how the armies do. And the trade-off here is interesting, primarily because I'm actually not taking the Vanguard to the tournament, but I am running the list I would have otherwise ran, primarily because of the fact that there are so many Marine armies that are going to be at the tournament.
Yeah.
I am running something else instead, so real surprise there. I'll definitely make sure I post that on Instagram for you guys, so that way you guys can see what I'm taking. But Kade's going to be playing his list today to get a little practice against my list that would have been my tournament list had I actually taken this army to the tournament. So we're going to, I guess, kick things off here. We already got our armies set up and deployed on the board. Mars, you want to cover our mission and everything for us?
Yeah. Today we have the Sweep and Clear Grand Tournament 2020 Strike Force mission. So the primary objective is take and hold, control 1, control 2, and control more.
Yep.
And then secondary is direct assault, but we did not, neither of our players took that today. So we got 5 objectives on the table. If you guys just want to point out where those are.
Yep.
I'll get the
So
overhead
there's
up
one
there.
right here.
One here. One in the center. And we got one over there and
One over there by that tree,
one right here.
on the rubble, and one over there.
Alright, looks good.
All right. So the mission is it hold 1, hold 2, hold more?
Yep.
Okay. And then, so obviously that's what we'd like to see. But we are going to be, I guess the way we did setup, normally what the setup would look like would be for the tournament would be, I think table quarters would have been quarter 1,
Yes. Typically it's this corner, that corner. We
Yeah.
flipped it just because
primarily for terrain purposes.
terrain.
Because if we were in the tournament, this would be,
Yeah.
this is how we would set the terrain up in accordance with the
Yeah.
way the tournament would be played.
And it was more work to just mirror what we had and flip everything
Yeah.
around than
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, so it's just instead of 1, 4, it's
Mhm.
1, 4,
Yeah.
or 2, 3,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call
Typically you don't get to flip the corners, but
Right.
we just did it for ease of.
it. Yeah, just
everyone's
because of the terrain
involvement.
setup purposes. So it just made more sense that way. So
Mhm.
okay, well, we covered our mission. Let's go ahead and I guess get to lists. But before we do that, I just want to mention we're not doing a video today primarily just because this is, like I said, this is going to be a tournament prep game. So a lot of it's going to be trying to kind of speed playing a little bit, and
Yep.
we're just going to kick through. But I'll be sure to make sure I get lots of close-ups of the army so you guys can see all the different models and everything that's on the table, and that way you guys can view all the stuff up close and personal. So, Kade, you want to go ahead and kick us off with your list and let us know what you got?
Sure. I'm bringing 2 Chaos Lords, one with a jump pack, one in Terminator armor. The Terminator is going to be my Warlord today. He is 1 with Shadow, so whenever he's in a terrain feature, he gets +1 to his saving throw and +1 to his invulnerable save. Which doesn't have to do with cover, so that's nice. So it's not something you can really strip away. And then I took the Relic Flare on my jump captain, or Lord, so that it has a nice 2 damage power sword that has some morale shenanigans. And then they are both Mark of Corn, of course. And then the Chaos Lord has a Kami Plasma and a Power Axe. And the Terminator armor. And then I'm running 2 units of 5 Chaos Space Marines with an autocannon. They all have the +1 leadership banner. They're all no mark. I am running 2 Chaos Contemptor Dreadnoughts with twin Volkite arm and then a close combat arm with a plasma in the hand. I am running a Chaos Leviathan Dreadnought with 3 Hunter Killer Missiles, Storm Cannons, and the Flamers. I am running 3 units of Terminators today, 2 of them being my Kentekar Terminators. They're running all 5 Power Swords, Mark of Corn, Banner of Corn, so they get to reroll charges. 3 of them have Flamers, including the Sergeant. The Sergeants all have Power Fists and 2 Plasmas in each squad. I'm hoping that they can be a tanky offensive unit that can hopefully clear through a lot of these Raven Guard today. And then I'm running a Bare Bones, melee, Chain Axe, Kami Bolter unit, and then the Sergeant has a Chain Fist, Wrath of Corn, Banner of Corn, or Mark of Corn, and then it's the Icon of Wrath for their reroll charges. 2 units of Raptors, Mark of Corn, no banner on them, and 2 units of Havocs, Marcus Lanesh, 1 with a missile launcher, 3 las cannons, and then a plasma gun on the Sergeant. And then 1 has a chainsword, 1 has a pistol because that's what they're modeled with, and that is my army. I am starting today with 9 CP because it's 3 CP for the Dreadnoughts that I'm bringing, and list has done well for me in the past, and I'm hopefully able to do some work at the GT with it.
Yeah, I think it's nice you finally got the whole thing put together.
Yes, everything will be fully painted and based by the time of the tournament.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that.
Yep, it's looking good.
Yep, I've been working on getting this list fully painted, and thankfully Rick's the one able to paint them for me.
Yeah.
And
Between me and one of our buddies from our group too has helped out with getting this list all ready to go. So we're going to be finishing up the last 10 Terminators and the Raptors here prior to Friday. So it should be it'll be good to go. It'll be glorious to see this full army on the table, because we've seen the World Leaders already, but it's going to be real cool to see the Night Lords completely built and put together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it too. And it's going to be real fun when we can put these guys up against my Grey Knights, which are basically their nemesis.
Actually, the World Eaters are the nemesis of them.
Well, I meant in terms of like our way we've been doing the basing and stuff, not so much the armies.
That was the inspiration of it. So.
But, yeah. So okay. So let's go ahead and run over the Raven Guard list here. So again, like I said, this is the army I would have taken had I gone to the tournament with the Raven Guard. I'm not taking them, but this is the actual list, point for point, everything that I was going to go with. So it's consists of 2 patrol detachments. It's exactly 2,000 points, so that's kind of unusual for me. I like to leave those extra points off for some reason. So, but I am taking chapter selection, obviously Raven Guard. My first character is going to be Kaivan Shrike. Now Shrike, I love my Shrike. I can't leave him out of my Raven Guard lists. It really pains me to even consider that. So, it's as much as I would love to throw in another lieutenant or 2 or 3, Shrike's too important to leave out. So, Shrike's in the list for the first patrol. I'm running a 10-man intercessor squad with. I don't think I took anything special. It just has a chainsword and a sergeant. So, 10-man intercessor squad. Nothing special there. So, it's just a big bulky squad to go along with the other units. Primaris Apothecary. Normally I run the Apothecary as a Warlord, and I take like extra Warlord traits and stuff with him. I didn't today because I'm not taking Rites of War. We'll get to that in just a minute, but the Apothecary is just plain Jane. He's not the Warlord, nothing special about him, just getting him on the board so he can heal up some dudes and hopefully bring a guy or 2 back here and there. So we'll see how that goes. In addition, I'm running a Vanguard veteran squad, 5 Vanguard veterans. They each have a Lightning Claw and Storm Shield on each, with jump packs, of course. It's just a 5-man squad, nothing super special, but enough to get me my deploy scramblers and some other, maybe do some damage. So we'll see how that goes. If anything, it'll probably work more as a better counter to some of the deep strike Kades got coming in. So we'll see how that goes. At the very least, it'll give me some board presence. Yeah. So. But anyway, that's that detachment there. So I got the second patrol detachment. Of course, that's costing me 2 CP. That one has, let's see here. It's got a captain in Phobos armor. Now he's taking, what do I got? He's a hero of the chapter, so he's not my warlord, but he does have a warlord trait. And his warlord trait is Lord of Deceit. And that's kind of unique because after we deploy our armies, I can select up to 3 Phobos units and redeploy them.
Okay.
So it's kind of cute. Now, we were talking about this earlier. Now, Raven Guard normally don't do that, but Phobos units being able to do it, it's kind of cute, especially since Raven Guard like Phobos. So he's also running a Relic special issue war gear called Corvidari bolts with his master crafted bolt carbon, instigator bolt carbon. So basically, it's a sniper rifle that allows me to do some, cool stuff. Allows me to shoot around corners without line of sight and all that stuff. So kind of neat. Not super deadly, but he's really the only assassin in the army. And then I'm running a lieutenant. He's got jump pack, lightning claw, pair of lightning claws, and he's got the Shadow Master cloak. So I'm spending the CP on another relic, and the reason I took the Shadow Master cloak is so that way he has some durability because I don't normally get invuln saves. So what this does is as long as he's on a terrain feature, he's going to get a 3-up invuln. So it's pretty decent. So it's kind of funny because Kade's got a character in here with his Terminator Lord that has something similar to that too. So it'll be real interesting to see if those two end up going head to head. He's got a pair of lightning claws, the jump pack. He's in deep strike along with Shrike and the 5 Vanguard veterans. And then I have 2 units of 5 infiltrators. The infiltrator sergeants, nothing special on them. They're not taking the Helix gauntlets or the infiltrator comms arrays, nothing special like that like I normally do run. I just felt like because I didn't have the other lieutenant in here, it wasn't really worth it, and I would have had to have ran him as a Phobos lieutenant if I did. So I just try to keep it cheap, keep it going. So then I'm running Leviathan Dreadnought. The Leviathan's costing me a CP, so hopefully he's worth the expenditure. But he's running 2 twin Volkite Cavaliers, just like Kade's. He's running the...
Nope, I'm not running Volkite.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Nope, I run Flamers on mine, because that's what it's modeled with. So.
Well, never mind then. So then I'm running the Hunter Killer Missiles, and then the dual Storm Cannon arrays as well. Just use some extra shooting in the army, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. With all the Deep Strike Terminators coming in, I'm not terribly thrilled about how that's going to go, but maybe I'll end up having to screen them or something. We'll see. Anyway, Primaris Ancient is also what I'm running, and the Ancient here is the Warlord. Now this Ancient is real special because he has the Chapter Ancient upgrade for 20 points. I also have the Standard of the Emperor Ascendant Relic, so I'm actually paying another CP for that. And then he's got Master of the Trifold Path, which gives him another Warlord trait. And then he's taking the Warlord trait Steadfast Example. Now what this is any units that are core that have objective secured, gives him, any chapter core unit within 6 inches of him that has the objective secured ability, they count as having the objective secured ability, and then in a model that already has objective secured also gets double objective secured, so they count as 2.
They count as 2.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. And then, let's see here, we got the second Warlord trait, which is Master of Ambush, kind of the obvious one to go with, just so I can get my guys up there. And here's the reason why he's running the Master of Ambush, because I got 2 10-man Hellblaster squads, all with the Assault Hellblaster weapons. They're called Assault Plasma Incinerators. And I figured 20 Hellblasters should put out a lot of firepower. So it'll be interesting to see, because I can't really do a whole lot of damage against the Dreadnoughts in terms of the supercharged profile, but they can still kill stuff. So this will be real cute to see how this goes. I'm very, very curious. But that's the list. Again, 2,000 points right on the nose. Mars, you want to go over our secondaries?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
All right. So, Kade, yeah, let's go over Kade's first. Kade took engage on all fronts, assassinate, and deploy scramblers. Why don't you tell us why you took those today?
My army's very easily able to take advantage of both of those. The list is kind of built with those in mind. With the amount of deep striking units, I can pretty much guarantee myself at least 2 points from engage throughout the game. And then deploy scramblers is pretty much the same thing. As long as I'm making sure I'm getting all my points from it, I will be getting my points from it throughout the game. And then I chose Assassinate just for the fact that he has enough characters that I can get it, and as long as I'm focusing on getting some characters killed, I should be able to get some points from it. Yeah, a lot of the other options I don't get a second book to be able to pick and choose from, so I just went with the ones that I know I can either max out or at least get 10 points from.
Pretty standard for you, and they're good. They're all good secondaries. So.
Yep. Yeah, they're the ones that I tend to gravitate towards.
You do just fine with them. So
Yep.
nothing. Don't fix what's not broken.
Exactly.
What do I got, Mars? I think I got.
All right. So, Rick, you took engage on all fronts, oaths of moment, and deploy scramblers.
Sure, I had my mic off again for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah. So deploy scramblers I took just because I got some deep striking units and Vanguards. As durable as they are, they're kind of a throwaway unit. Basically, since I'm already kind of playing the game with Kade of like who can deep strike last, I think it's fine having them in there because at least, worst case scenario, I need to just drop them in and collect some victory points, and that's really what they're going to be there for. So we'll see how it goes. It depends on whether or not I can get his backfield. If I can, whatever. We'll see how it goes. But I took engage on all fronts because the army's mobile enough that I can move them around and get them to where I need them to do the stuff that they need to do. So that's pretty cool. And then, what was the third one? Oath of Moment?
Yeah.
Oaths of moment.
Oath of Moment, I mean, that's pretty standard for Marines. Generally, you want to go second when you have Oath of Moment, so it might be worth it for me to go second here. But then again, there is some interesting things I might run into. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I want to go first or second.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that covers it. In terms of Oath, I mean, let's just get up the center of the board, shoot some stuff dead, and don't fall back. So,
Yep.
that's kind of a pretty easy given for them. So, I think it's okay. So, but here we go, yeah?
Yep.
Ready for a roll-off?
I guess.
Nothing else we need to cover, Mars? All right, so we're going to do the roll-off. Kade, what are you thinking? First?
I want to go first,
Who wants to go first?
but I think I want to go first.
Yeah?
Yeah, you just 20 Hellblasters
That's a
is
lot.
scary.
It's a lot of vicious, nasty
It's
things. So.
I don't like. I know I'll be fine on a few units, but the other units won't
Maybe
be
not so
fine.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm kind of indifferent. I'm not sure if I want to go first or second, so I think going second probably would be better for me in this case, but it might cost me some CP to do it, so we'll see how it goes. What do you think? 2.
No.
Oh, looks like Raven Guard are going first.
Yeah, that's.
How'd you have to roll a 1 when I even gave you the roll? Oh, no. All right, well,
This will hurt.
that's
Okay,
decided.
do your stuff.
Yep, we got some Raven Guard shenanigans coming up. Okay, folks. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do some stuff here before it turns around on me. So, prior to the game starting, I think I'm just going to go ahead and blow. Oh, I think it's probably worth it to blow a couple of CP maybe here. Where's my Raven Guard book? There it is. I wrote. When you get first turn, it's usually worth it to get up the boards. So, move as if your move phase. first thing I can do is I can redeploy the infiltrators, which I think is kind of a given at this point, especially considering where I put them. So we are going to pull these guys off the table, and we're going to redeploy them. I don't know, probably back here.
Okay.
Just get them a little ways away from that contenter. Had it just been the Marines there, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal, but the contenter there, it's a little bit risky, I guess. So keep them. Let's see, there'll be a high terrain feature, and they have to be 18 inches away from you. Let's see here. Okay, so you'll have to move out to get me, but you can. Now, is there a Marine squad in with those Havocs as well? There is.
There, yeah.
Okay, so I want to measure the Havocs. That's all I really need to do there. So, just trying to do the math here. 26 or 24. Because 18, so I need to be outside of 24. Back a ways. Okay. That means I'll still get my Raven Guard benefits. Might as well benefit from them while I can. That unit come down to line of sight. I think they're probably just gonna jump up. Well, because these actually, do they count as going to the ground? Because they can't really be up high, right? Isn't that how that works? So like a cone.
Yeah.
So they don't really have to move to claim the objective at this point. But if I want to shoot with them, I would need to move or redeploy. I guess I'm just debating here whether or not it's worth it for them. A couple of extra shots.
Is it D3 or exactly 3?
For what?
Your redeploy.
Take a look.
And it's just 1 CP, correct?
No,
This
that's
is
it.
free.
That's
This
his.
is free.
That's his warlord trait on his Phobos captain.
Oh, okay.
Select up to 3 units from your army and
Okay.
redeploy them.
So yep. Just want to make sure because I know some are random, some are not.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's probably not worth it to play with fate here, so I think I'm just gonna hold this objective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything that can get them turn 1, so they'll just sit there. Alright, okay. So, I got one more Phobos unit I can move, and I think that's pretty easy to say what it's going to be. That's going to be the captain himself.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's going to do is I just have to end up 9 inches. I want to say it's, I don't know if it's outside of you or outside of deployment zone. So
Deployment zone. Phobos captain rule is deployment zone.
Instead of this mission uses reserves, any of those units may be placed in strategic reserves. Yeah, it doesn't specify for that particular warlord trait. It just
No,
says it can be redeployed.
it's the Phobos
So
rule.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I have John Ellis saying, is no one speaking or did the sound go out?
I don't know. Did it go up?
I don't think so. Ooh, maybe.
It sounded good when I was looking at it.
Something's capturing, but is that just me?
Let's take a look here. It's the cameras again are doing it. Let's stay on that and see what it does. It's like the cameras are acting up for some reason.
Okay.
You ever have this problem before, like we switching the cameras over and all of a sudden it would cause it to follow the camera for whatever reason? So I wonder if maybe that's something to do with it. But what we'll do is when you show the overhead just long enough for just to get a quick look at everything. And
Okay.
then we'll switch back over.
All right.
Hopefully that didn't affect your, when you were talking about your list at all. just to avoid any problems. I
No, I believe it just recently happened, like you said, since we did the overhead.
Okay. All right. So he's redeployed. I gotta be outside of 9 of your deployment zone.
Yeah.
So your
So
bubble's right there, 9 inches there. So he's good where he's at then.
yeah, as long it's basically center of that. Yeah, is 9 inches away from me. So
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the Master of Ambush ability. So he and another unit of him can deploy, and I think this redeploy actually allows me to redeploy outside of 9 inches of your units. I will double check just to be sure. Away from 9 inches. So battlefield is more than 9 inches away from enemy deployment zone, and 9 inches from enemy models. So it is definitely that. And actually, before I do that, because this actually happens at the start of the first turn.
does
before
it?
everything
I
else.
thought it was before the game. Master Ambush was before the game. I thought.
So
It might not be.
start of the first battle round before the first turn begins.
Yes. So right
This
now.
is the start of the first battle round before the first. So these actually
Yeah.
work together.
Yeah. This is at the same time.
So I will go ahead and use the infiltrators rule first. Or, well, yeah, because I can follow everything up. I'm going to use Master Ambush first because that's going to determine where I want to be. So I need to stay like that,
Yeah.
which is fine. I can do that. Actually, I think what I'm going to do here, I'll put one to one side and the others to the other side. I want to measure because now they can move after this. Okay. Yeah, so with all the movement and stuff, I should be fine. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys, we're gonna figure out this whole overhead issue. Why, for whatever reason, it's switching
How are they moving?
our audio. I'm spending a CP, Lars. You want to go and blow me a CP here?
Sure.
And these guys are going to move up to their normal movement.
Which is
you want to roll me
6.
in advance?
How does the rule work?
It says they can move as if with a movement phase.
So I got
A
you
unit
down
can move as
to,
if with a movement phase.
got you down to 5 right now?
And the outside.
And the 12.
Okay, they're good. Yeah, they're good. And then they can move again during their turn. Raven Guard doing Raven Guard things.
Raven Guard being mean.
Yeah. Let's see, I think it's only infantry, so I ain't worried about the Levi doing anything.
They're in range, most likely.
They moved 8, right?
Leviathans? I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 8.
Okay. Did you give me a CP back from the command phase as well?
You're not there yet, so no.
You don't have to give it back to me yet. I just want to make sure you didn't calculate.
I currently have you at 5.
You make 5, okay.
Base move is 8. Yep.
Okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and
It's only 1 CP to move a unit.
1 CP per unit, yeah. And I could only do it on that unit once. So let's blow another CP here. So put me down to 4, and then I'm going to go ahead and move these guys. So you want to roll me another advance for the Intercessors?
Because you've spent 3 CPs
So move 11.
Was at 6, right?
Yeah, and then you went to 7 to start your turn.
Nope, not there yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, you haven't gotten command phase.
No.
Right.
We're
Right now,
before the
this is
game.
all pre-game still, so.
Okay, so yeah, you're down to 4.
And then I just spent 2.
Yep, you're at 4 then.
Okay. Now, these guys are going to move around. You rolled a 5 for me, right?
Yep.
So I can move up to 11, which means the back of his base can be right there.
I just don't understand how you guys go through CPs so fast.
Well, there's just so many things in this, in this army that want you to spend CP. It's just tasty, that's why.
Because not all armies are Iron Hands, where all you have to do is spend 1 CP to make something one unit tougher, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
I remember those days. I would end the game with like 3 CP, or not even like I would only use like half my CP, and I don't need to spend CP in this army.
Alright, yeah, I think, we're having volume fine. John Ellis just says he thinks the Vanguard player needs to turn up his mic a little.
Oh, not a
Their
problem.
voice is a little low.
Not a problem, not a problem. Let's figure out which one's mine. There we go. There, you let me know how that works. Does that sound
right.
better?
Yep.
Or worse? Okay, so I'm just going to let you know right now because I have two of these guys painted with the white shoulder pad because normally I split them into fives. This guy here, the one with the gun.
Isn't that your lieutenant?
And the hand painted out. No, these are intercessors.
Oh, that one's an intercessor?
Lieutenant's over there. He's the one with the claws.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm declaring this one as the sergeant for the unit
Yep.
because the guy's got his gun down and his hands
Yep.
down. So this guy looks more sergeant.
Yeah.
So sergeant he is. All right. So there's that, and then I think that's it for my turn or for my pregame stuff.
Okay.
So now we're going into the turn. Mars, now you can give me my CP back for my command phase.
Up to 5.
We're going to do some real movement here this time. I do need to end this unit within 3. So we're going to go right here with him. And if I recall correctly, I think Marines have a thing where they can perform an action and not still do stuff.
So we're gonna try.
They can move and shoot.
We'll try putting the overhead back on. See if we have a mic problem.
Go for it. I wouldn't hang on to it for too long just in case. But we can at least test it.
But I don't think they're in range to do anything at all anyway.
It looks like I'm at least picking up
Oh.
Kade.
If you want to shoot.
Hello.
Hello,
Don't
hello.
pick me up.
Yeah.
Don't pick me up. I'm probably a little too heavy for that.
Yeah, I see the audio capture spiking.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah.
The camera's weird though. So it might just have something to do with the ATEM, and if that's the case, I might end up having to do a different way to route of audio through.
Yeah, there's a way for you to shoot and do an action.
Yeah. Let's see. So really neither one of us want to be in combat with each other, at least with what we currently have on board.
Yeah.
So.
And you have to have a unit wholly within the center?
That's within 6 inches, I believe, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shift. So all these guys would shift up. I'm just going to put the sergeant there in front.
Mhm.
And then that way they basically just shifted as if they were
Okay. Just move a little bit so everyone's in
just like
range.
an inch and a half.
Okay.
Whatever. So that way they're all within 24 of your contemptor.
Mm-hmm.
No need to advance, I don't think, for anybody. And I'm not too terribly concerned about the Leviathan just yet. I guess we can do some measurements here as well. So maybe we will actually shift them a little more. So what we'll do is we'll pull these guys up here.
Okay.
And then what I'm concerned about is that far back guy. He's going to have to come around as well. There we go. There, they should be in range if they want to shoot now. See that line of sight thing over there? Oh, it's right here. Just want to check line of sight here and make sure that I can see what I'm shooting at. So I'm going to need, that guy can, the sergeant can, but this guy will have to come out here. There we go.
Mhm.
And the sergeant should be able to just clip them. There we go. Alright, so that gets that. And these guys, I guess we'll go ahead and jump these guys on a terrain piece. Might as well. It's quite healthy.
Are we counting this as cover 2?
I
Or
think we said these were ruins.
yeah,
right?
these were
And
ruins.
I think everything else is just a part of the terrain piece.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's on the block. I guess we'll go ahead and jump
Just
these guys
because
on a
if it
terrain
is a
piece.
hill, it's not terrain.
As well. Part of the terrain. It's quite healthy.
Are we counting this cover 2?
Hills don't work, right? Because they count as being part of the board.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to shift these guys up, and then the intercessors I think will just spread out just to make sure I can get coverage of the board. I got 30 inches. to your Marines here. I can get 2 models, instead of 3, in case there's an issue.
John L says, cool thing with the laser liner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were having issues before with like trying to determine line of sight, so I thought it was a good idea to get something that could like make a for sure determination.
Remember you have to have within 2 of 2.
Yep, you're right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Yep, they're all within. You got triangles over here, and then you got this one here. It's within 2 of 2. That one's within 2 of 2.
Okay.
The hexes all work, so you can.
Okay, so yeah, as long as you're pulling from this direction, you should be fine. But if you pull you pull that guy in the back, you do lose model. So.
Yep, and that's why I put the sergeant back here. He's
Yep.
the one that's going to cover this objective. So, I don't think it's really worth my time doing anything with them yet. They're just going to sit on the objectives for now.
Anyone pushing a button? Probably that squad.
Yeah. The action finishes at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just deploy scramblers over there, so that way, in case they get shot off the board, at least they'll do something.
Yep.
And they have to be, what, 6 inches away from the center?
No, 6 inches away from your deployment zone.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we're good.
And mine, but
the
yeah.
Levi's the only thing I gotta move, I think.
Yeah.
Now, where to go with him? That's quite a big question mark, isn't it? He's only got 24.
Jaeger
right?
Bomb says, go Ravens.
No. Go Night Lords.
You know, I'm actually, to be honest, I'm not going to play my Raven Guard badly, but I'm actually kind of rooting for Night Lords on this one. I want to see his tournament list actually do well, so I'm just going to scoot him over here.
But you're both bringing like what you bring to a competitive tournament.
This is what I would have ran had I took these to the tournament.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, all right.
We keep it really casual on the channel, but otherwise, yeah, these are some competitive lists we're bringing today.
That's great. All right, so let's go ahead and do some business here, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so first order of business, command phase.
Got your CP already, Mike. Yeah.
Got my CP back. Lieutenant, I don't remember if they give out stuff.
You didn't? Did you pay for extra lieutenant thing? Oh, he's not even on the table.
No. So he's not a problem. Captain, I don't have to worry about because it's just
Normal
R,
captain. Yep, that's a 6-inch over. Everyone gets
Only
that's
the chapter
core.
master gives the 1 unit.
Yeah.
So, okay, good. We're good then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some. Let me make one more quick adjustment here. I'm gonna just shut my apothecary in a little bit just in case.
Okay.
You never know.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's get some shooting done here. So these guys, we got popped.
They did their.
Deploy there.
They did the
These
push.
guys are just going to sit right here for now. Let's go ahead and open up and see if we can't crack into some of this stuff over here. No psychic phase to be had. I don't think there's anything in the command that would have been necessary. So yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's go ahead and when do the booby traps go off? That's the prize, end of your turn. Okay, so I'll worry about that towards the end of my turn. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess we'll start with the Hell Blasters in front here.
Sure.
Might as well get them going. So it's 30 shots. I got 10, 20, 30.
Are they all going into the contemptor, or where are they going?
I think that's probably a fair idea. Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever contenders.
-1 to be hit.
Minus 1 to be hit.
Shooting through a forest.
They're not supercharging. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here worth. You are chaos, but I don't think their new rules got that for chaos. It was for specific armies, wasn't it? Because they had like when you shoot at a chaos unit, there was something that they got. I want to say vengeance for Ispan was only for certain things.
I think certain armies got it.
There. So Word Bearers, Iron. Oh, it is Night Lords.
Yep.
You can reroll the
Yeah, no, the Night Lords were there.
So that's irrelevant because I'm rerolling ones anyway.
Yep.
So no problem. I was just wanted to make Never know. Alrighty. There we go.
Hitting on 4s. Minus
Three,
one.
minus one.
Okay.
And 4s, we're rolling 1.
So pull out the 2s and 3s first.
If you want to help, you can.
And I'll grab the 1s for you. So 4 1s. So you get 4 rerolls.
We'll just try and go quick.
And they all hit.
Holy cow, 4
And you wound on 5s.
Alright. Alright. Got a few. That was a 4.
Okay, so that is 6 of them. And I get my 5 up.
18 minus 5 with the 5 up and won't save.
And I make 3 of them, so I take 3.
Well done. You guys have 8 normally, right?
9.
9.
Yep. Right below bracketing. I'll double check, but I think it's 9.
And then, let's see, so I got,
Yep, 9.
I shaved 2 off of them? 3 of
3.
them?
You shaved 3.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and do the Intercessors. I think it's probably a good idea if I run. I actually am going to use a CP here. That's the Space Marine stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that codex at? Our codexes are all in the way here.
Okay.
There we go. I'm just checking to see how much CP it is. What this does allows me to shoot the bolt, whatever the bolt rule.
Twice. I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be right back. Just I want to make sure it's not an emergency.
Yep.
And I'm gonna turn this.
I'm down to how much CP?
If you spend 1, it'll spend you down to 4.
So let's do. Figure out where this is at. It's the one that gives me the bolter rule, even though I moved.
Bolter discipline?
Yeah, it's like it's basically bolter something. Normally you wouldn't get it if you moved, but in this case I'm going to. Instead of getting paid, tell me what this goes out. So 2 CPs, a strategy movement phase when an Adeptus starts infiltrating from your army. Makes it normal until the end of the turn and it is considered to remain stationary.
So it's 2 CP?
So 2 CP,
Alright.
and
I'll put you at 3.
yep. We each get 2 shots apiece. So, -1 again, so you're hitting on 4s, you're rolling 1s.
Yeah, I think the volume's fine, just dice rolling is. I think the dice rolling's come back a little loud as well. Yeah. I don't know if you can really do anything about it, just.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
What is this?
These are intercessors firing here, and they need to hit on 4s. So,
Into the conductors?
these are all Marines.
Marines? Okay.
So, and then you need force wounds. Alright, so there are your saves right there.
AP1?
AP1. Yes.
3 down.
Okay. And then, I know I don't really like the idea of burning CP here, but I am going to spend 2 CP to fire with my intercessors again.
You spent how much CP?
Spend 2 more. Fire again.
2 more. Okay, that puts down to 1.
I'm okay with it. Get up. You don't need any resources.
Well, the nice thing is that after this turn, I don't have to worry about spending CP for a couple of turns. So, at least I'll be able to gain some back while you're trying to recover. Yep. There we go. 1s, pull 2s, 3s out. does now is it opens it up, so now I can actually start targeting things I want to target. So the Levi, I'll probably just throw the Contemptor. Look here.
Volkites and stone cannons.
Yeah. So, what's the range on Volkites? 36?
45.
Okay, so they got,
You have range. You're there. It's 36-inch movement.
I was debating if I need to throw them somewhere else. They're good against infantry, right? Or no, they do mortals against vehicles, don't they?
Mortals on a 6.
On a 6.
So mortals against anyone.
So it might be worth it to throw them in there too, just to make sure this thing goes down. The faster I can deal with the Contemptors, the sooner I can react to Terminators.
So 16 shots.
Yeah, John Ellis says the dice have more volume than Rick.
Sorry. I'll roll away from the box. How about that? So, okay. Levi's hitting 3s now, right?
Yeah, so 4s.
And they don't benefit from rerolls. So,
Nope. 2 hits. And what is this from?
this is the first Storm Cannon.
Okay.
I guess I might as well roll together. There we go.
That's better.
Way better.
And then 4s.
Alright, that's 4s. First strike 7s. Alright. There you go. Here's our EP minus 2.
1. Oh, yeah,
This is my
you
dodge. Yep.
can't kill me. I take 2 damage.
So far. So do the,
I rolled
sorry.
4.
I,
Yeah, I
there's
rolled
only 4 that went through here.
Yeah, and I saved 2 of them, so.
Yeah, you reduce damage by 1. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, and then the Volkites are 8 shots.
Is it a shot?
It's 4 shots per Volkite.
Well, you get 1 both of them. Or is it 2? You might get 2.
2 times twin cold, yeah. 2 times. Okay, so 8 shots, 4s, then 5s.
Is it really 8 shots?
Each one's heavy 4. There we go, 3 conversions.
2 mortals.
So 2 mortals right off the bat, and then in addition, so 3 saves of EP. Each one's 2 damage reduced. So, 1,
Okay.
down 1, 2, gone, 3, 2 low.
CP.
Okay, so UCP rerolling is save. See if you can save the guy.
Yep.
Because that will actually be a big deal, because now I gotta put my Hellblasters into a big surprise.
Roll. Good luck.
Alright. Well, that was pretty great. Worked out perfect in terms of saves. Okay, so then these Hellblasters here, I think we'll just try and go for the Havocs. Save my Hunter Killers for another day. We did the last thing, remember?
Yeah.
So, in terms of...
Yeah, I just wanted to check my just where I had logic.
No problem. Alright, so Hellblasters going into them.
And I will spend a CP to make it -1 to be hit.
Okay.
Using the Night Lord space stratagem.
Alright, so you spent another CP?
Yeah. 2
Okay.
CP.
I should be down to 1, Kate should be down to 7 right now.
Okay.
Alright, so -1 to hit, hitting on force. Reroll ones. Go ahead and help me out here. I'll roll the ones I can get to 2s and 3s. Okay. Rerolls. Alright. I think these just iced them, right?
Threes.
No, you're at 2 of them now, right?
I am at it.
I'm only AP 4. What did you get up? 6 up 6.
Should have saved it.
3, wound. Okay, so you take
It's AP
6,
4.
7, 8.
I'm just checking their base save
Yep.
because I know they're tougher.
So they're AP, I think they're T5, but they're 8,
Yeah, I want to
3,
double check.
3 plus save and a 2 up right now
Yep,
because
yeah,
they're covered.
3.
So there's your saves right there. Ooh. Can you do it?
Made a 6.
One so far.
And
There
a
they go.
7.
Okay. Good times, good fun.
And 1 would have been nice. I would have lived if I would have been 4 points.
Okay, so that finished it for them. Let's go ahead and shoot off the rest of my shots here for the low guys. We're going to put my... You have no characters on the board right now, right?
Nope.
Okay. We're going to put my... oh, I don't know. We'll put the captain, I guess, into one of the Havocs here. And then we'll put the Ancient and Apothecary, if I can see what you are. want to do the ancient first. He did not move, so he's going 2 shots. Both hit because they're hitting on 4s, or 3s actually. And then nothing there. Alright, let's go ahead and move into my captain with his carbon. It's 1 shot, hitting on a 2 at range. He's shooting in the air, so he's right there. The range is 30 inches. It's a 30-inch range. Strength 4, EP minus 2, 3 damage, and Orbitari lets him choose targets that are not on his sight. Which is what we're trying to do. So hitting on 2 hits, and then T5, yeah, that's right. Okay, nothing there. Okie dokie. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do? Yeah. End of my turn, I'm going to go ahead and spend. See if we can do it twice. Oh, okay, just once. So we're going to spend a CP to.
And you can only use a stratagem once per turn.
Actually, let me check that. There's no line of sight at all from your guys to bring it up to the right?
They push the button.
That's right. Good. So I'm just going to spend a CP to drop a objective marker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, and you're out of CP
My
before the
CP.
assault phase.
Wow. No, that's the end of the turn. So. Alright, cool. I'm out of CP. My turn's done. That was fun. Kade, take her away. End of my turn, I should engage for 2 points.
Engage for 2 points.
I do have my first deploy scrambler is done in the center. And then, what was the other one I had?
Oath a moment.
Yeah. So,
That's end of battle round. Do you kill any characters, monsters,
Kill
or
the
vehicle?
control.
it's not yet.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going into Night Lord's turn 1. Where did they put their secondaries? It's kind of weird. The other ones went right before the books. Real quick reconnaissance. So,
Yeah, so this weekend, we're coming up with, we got Kade here going to the tournament. I believe Rick is going with his Tau instead of his Raven Guard. He really loves his Tau. He wants to have a little bit of a nostalgia factor when he goes. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna definitely look into our audio here a little, John. See if we can't try and improve that a little for you. But otherwise, yeah. So we got the tournament, and then next Tuesday we're gonna have a Necron game, and we're gonna be showcasing the Silent King in that game. So that's gonna be very interesting. And then the following Saturday, Kade should be available. And that's when we're gonna do the second half of the Jukari faction focus. Is on Saturday. We'll get that out to you guys. We're gonna go over the relics. I believe is where we left off last time. There's some really good relics for the Jukari Codex, and then after that, it's mostly just data sheets. We're gonna go over every unit in the book, what we think of them,
What, Yep. Howdy, S. Broadstone. How's it going? So yeah, we're gonna go over all the units in the Drakari book, see what ones we kind of like better, what kind ones we think might need a little bit of help. I'm a big fan of the racks in the new Drakari Codex. I mostly just because they're 8-point models, and they're so durable. If I was playing Drakari, I'd be very tempted to just load up the board with hordes of them because they can go up to units of 20 and then just play them like Orc Screen Tide because they're so durable and they're so cheap and they're choppy enough. But yeah, Rick and I are going to go over that on Saturday, and then not sure what we have going on after that, but we're going to try and get some weekend games going regularly. So we're going to kind of we'll have plenty of content on Tuesdays and the weekends from for the foreseeable future. So yeah, we're going to try and get a lot more content out to you guys. We're going to work on this audio problem. We feel like a big problem is our cameras and the ATEM. Just the, you know, software being software. It's got a mind of its own, and it's really starting to frustrate the hell out of us. All right, Broadstone says going good. I'm considering building a Raven Guard army at my first Space Marine army. Yeah, so Raven Guard are really good. Really good. Yeah, Rick, would you say they're pretty forgiving for a first-time player? Raven Guard.
Yeah, you're not going to benefit a lot from like tactic a whole lot, unless your whole army's built on staying back and fighting. But if you like quick movement in an army and you like to be able to kind of move around and control what your opponent does throughout the game, kind of make determinations for them, Raven Guard are definitely a good way to go. So I think they're a solid army. Marines are good all around. So pretty much no matter what chapter you pick, your chapter is going to be solid. But I think Raven Guards with their mobility, you guys saw how fast I went through CP, but even though I burnt all that CP, I'm sitting in a pretty good starting position. So Kade's gonna have to play catch up for a couple turns in order to be able to recover from the damage I just did. I mean,
Yep. No, it hurt me.
3 units in one go was
You
pretty easy.
just denied me 2 points. So,
Yeah.
so end the movement phase. Pushing a button, and I'm spending 2 CP to turn off your Ancient's aura.
John L says, "I can hear Rick!" Exclamation point.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so he was saying earlier it's a little hard to follow the flow of the game because he can hear rolling, and then he hears some mumbling, and then he can hear me fine, it seems. But I think Rick's just a little low.
Yeah. So I'm spending 2 CP on the box.
Yeah, we'll turn it up a little more for you there, John. See if that doesn't help you out. We want to get you some good content.
Because I don't want you shooting me on my turn.
Okay, so you're basically keeping it for one of my Hellblasters die, I can't shoot you.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I want
That's 1 CP for that? 2 CP. That's okay. If I can make you burn CP, that's fine. Okay, good. Cool.
So shooting. I have no psychic, so can't do the psychic phase. So I'll start with my Havocs. How do I want to shoot this? Because I want to kill the Hellblasters. But I should try to hurt the Leviathan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the missile launcher, this one las cannon, and this plasma into the Hellblasters. And then the other 2 las cannons into the Leviathan. And I do get to double tap with the plasma, and I will overcharge because I'm within 12 with my sergeant. Yeah, because I had to shoot them first because if you pull the one model, I'm not. So plasma first, overcharging, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So I don't kill myself, so I won't spend CP.
That's a shame.
I need a 2 to wound. And -3.
Yeah.
So you're within 12.
Within 12.
My
So.
Yeah, John Ellis says it sounds like a wiring issue because it's jumping on and off again.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, what could be?
Is everyone hearing me fine?
I haven't heard anyone saying they can't hear you.
Let's see how that works. See if, let me know if that's working now.
Yeah, let us know, guys.
I messed with the plugin a little bit,
So
so.
we need a 6 obsidian.
So
Or
what-
a 5 obsidian, depending on where you
EP3.
take it now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Well, let's see. Is anybody within range of Both carried all or no?
I measured.
Everybody's
within
outside.
6.
The entire squad, huh?
Entire squad's outside of 6. At least from the guy that I measured from. I think he was just out.
So this guy here, yeah, I think you're right.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's a shame. But, yeah, okay, so 5 up save on the guy in cover then. Now, these are plasma, right? And it is
Yes.
supercharged?
Supercharged. Roll one shot.
So need one.
Kill the guy.
All right, so one guy down.
I'll shoot my missile launcher next.
All right,
Miss. Blast cannon. Hit.
sure.
Wound.
Another AP3.
AP3.
All right, we'll take it on the second guy in cover and a 5 up. Okay, so he's going to kick down.
And he's dead. And 2 last cannons into Leviathan.
Sure.
Both hit.
Okay,
Hitting 3s to wound. Both wound.
okay,
5 up involved.
indeed. Got them both.
There you go.
I can roll like Kade sometimes.
Yeah. So the -1's 18 away.
-1 is, I believe, 12 inches away. And I think the cover one is 18 inches. That's right, I put it in the book here.
That would make sense.
So, each time range attack, sound entirely treated have dense cover against this attack for 12 inches away. And then I get the benefits of light cover more than 18 inches away if I'm out in the open.
So you do get.
The -1, that's correct.
So now the Leviathan is going to shoot all of the hunter killer missiles into your Leviathan.
Sure. Are you loaded up too? 3 or 2?
3.
Okay.
The storm cannons into that same unit of
Hellblasters.
blasters
Sure.
that you're shooting at.
Yeah, makes sense.
And yeah, let's do it that way.
Let's do it.
So I need 3s to hit the Leviathan. Because they don't get the -1.
Leviathan?
Yeah.
I don't think vehicles get it.
So 2 hit.
Yeah, it's made against an infantry unit.
Can I bets them? Or is it infantry only?
And that's a
Vets is only infantry.
Oh, that's what I wanted to make sure. And then 3s to wound. 2 wound.
okay. These are into the Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Okay,
we
5
have
ups.
Saves.
They're AP2, right?
Yeah.
So what's their base?
3.
3 up.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
5 up. So. Well, let's go through.
Okie dokie. See what she does.
That's a 6.
They have a 2 up. Neither one goes through.
They have a 2 up?
They have a 2 up.
Oh.
Yeah, John, just let us know if you're having any more audio issues.
Their ballistic change, their save is still the same.
We can tinker around with stuff and get you some good
That's
audio.
no fun. Yeah.
2 up, 5 up. Their invuln changed as well, so that makes sense too.
I forgot. I didn't realize they were 2 up. I think I've been killing my guy a lot faster than I should.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What did you say now?
Yeah, John is just saying it's really nice to be able to hear you now. He said
Oh.
Rick is back.
Yay!
Nice to hear us insane.
That's because everybody wants to hear the Space Marine player talk, right?
Yeah, the last thing in the
Blah,
world,
blah, blah, Space Marines.
the last thing in the world we want is not having audio, so they're just staring at us.
That's right.
But it's hard, like while we're streaming, to constantly check the audio.
Yeah.
So it's
We'll do
always
our-
good to have feedback to let us know if it's
Yeah.
good or not.
We definitely appreciate that. We'll do our best to try and
How
manage
many
it. But
4 ups?
okay. Yeah, I'm out of cover now, so 4 ups it is. You're AP -1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're not
I
Volkite.
don't get. I
I
don't.
was thinking for some reason you had the Volkites, but you don't. You have the
Yeah.
other AP -1 one. All right. So what's the damage?
2.
They're 2 apiece, huh?
Storm cannon, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the primary weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 3 more Hellblasters down. For some reason, I was thinking it was a secondary weapon.
I will shoot my
Tempter?
Contemptor, everything into them,
Sure.
overcharging.
Why are you going to shoot the painted unit? Shoot the one that's not painted.
Should have put the painted unit in the better spot.
Well, I put the ones in front for you so you'd kill them first.
But why would I kill them?
Because they're in front.
I could charge them.
All right, so what do we got here?
Guys, I just have the dice box up a little bit there.
Damn you.
Uh,
-1 again?
2, 3. Yep. And then I need.
Well, I get my cover too, don't I?
3 to wound. Probably.
Outside 18?
Outside 18.
Cool.
So you take a mortal
Ow.
and that many 2-ups.
And this was on the Hellblasters, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm after taking the mortal. I don't get any save against that.
So 1 takes a mortal and then roll 4 2-ups.
4 2-ups. Good. All right, so 1's down to 1. You want to throw me some of them clear dice over there?
Let's just shoot the.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Shoot
Finish.
first, and then if it matters, we'll pull it up. Just because, I guess 2. Actually, it's 18 inches, so I don't get to shoot at them with that.
So you would have targeted a different
I
unit.
would choose the
Front unit? Okay, that's fine.
front.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I would target the Intercessors
Sure.
because I don't want you to make my charge harder.
Oh, you're trying to charge me, huh?
Yeah,
That's cute.
might as well try.
Yeah, can't hurt.
So I have a. I'm within. Yeah, you don't get the -1s because you're not in cover.
So S. Broadstone says he feels like this game should be played in the dark with night vision because we have Night Lords and the Raven
2
Guard.
wounds,
The sneaky ones.
2 3-ups.
These
Sorry,
are the
no,
Intercessors?
You have 6-ups. Yeah, 2 6-ups.
These are with the plasma, right?
Plasma hands. Yeah.
All right.
2
Damage.
Intercessors dead.
They're 2 apiece.
Yes.
Okay.
But they get their feel no pain, so roll 1 dude first.
Yep.
So
One's
dead,
down.
1's dead.
2 dead. Okay. It's a lot of failed saves. Holy cow.
You have to go on this side unless you want all these people.
Yep. We'll do that.
Okay, my shooting's done. Charges.
Sure.
I'm going to charge. Oh wait, no. 2 CP. Shoot again.
Yeah.
This unit. Whiffed against the Leviathan. So I think I just shoot everything
In the Hellblasters?
into the Hellblasters.
Okie dokie.
So no longer in cover, right?
No, I'm on a terrain feature, but I'm not in cover, so.
So it's,
Are you outside of 12? No, that unit's inside of 12, right?
well, you moved the guys that were, but you're not in terrain because I'm within the 18, so you don't get your -1.
They're not in cover, but I think, didn't we say these were terrain? That's the whole reason I put them there.
I know.
It's just a terrain feature. I think when we were talking about
I know. It's just the fact that hills aren't terrain, and I got that stuck in my head. But
Fair.
yeah. So you don't. So you get the -1, but you don't get the.
I won't get a cover save out in the open,
Well,
though.
you won't get the cover save.
No.
Okay. Hitting on 4s. 2 hit.
Mhm.
1 wound.
AP?
3. So 6 up.
Got the guy at one damage.
Yep. No. 2 Hellblaster. Oh yeah.
Yeah, one was at
killed
1.
1 and 2. Missile launcher misses, and then the plasma hit there doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Charge with the Contemptor into the
Nothing I can do about that.
Hellblaster squad.
What do you
10.
need? A 10, huh?
Need a 10. With a 4, I need a
Here's-
6 here.
Give you a 6.
Not a 6.
You'd be the guy to roll a 10, too. Yeah, you certainly do.
And I will CP it because
It makes sense.
kind of need it.
Yeah, go for it. Oof.
And
Nothing you can roll.
Yep.
Ouch. All right.
Where's the shot though? Morale?
Yes, so I lost.
6.
I have 4 remaining.
4 remaining.
So I lost 6. So I need a 1 or a 2. Because their leadership's
Yeah, 1 or
8.
2.
1 or 2. Okay, so they will fail. Now 1 will die. But then they have and this one on no fear.
3
So
need to
3
roll.
rolling on ones.
One.
Actually, hang on. Let me take a look at the banner. The banner might make them invulnerable to leadership. It's the company banner. Morale test within range. You can re-roll the test. So I just get a re-roll test. Okay, so they still fail. So one will die. Roll 3 to see if any of them go down. One of them will go down.
And you lose off the moment. 'Cause you failed the round.
Sure. All right, I'll be right back, and then we'll continue.
It's battle round for all of them, yeah. I'm pretty sure anyway. I got you at 5 CP, right, Kade?
I am down to 3.
Down to 3.
Because it was CPU. I started the turn at 8.
Yep.
2 CP turning off a aura.
That's what I missed. Okay.
2 CP for shooting again. And then reroll charge.
All right, so any other shooting we got left? Or?
Nope, I will charge. Leadership, your turn.
Okay,
Alright.
let's take a look at Ultimate.
So what'd you get for secondaries, Kade?
I got points for. I just did a place scrambler, that's it.
Okay, so no
Engage,
assassinating. Okay. Alright. And
Yeah, no, him killing my 5-man squad and my contemptor on the left flank really hurt.
okay.
I just needed them even for the.
Alright. What'd you get for Oath of Moment here?
Points for that. I'm going to get 1 for Oath of Valor because I killed a vehicle.
Yep.
And then I get 2 points for having to get within 6 inches of the battlefield. Center. The third one is the one if you fail morale tests.
So you can get 4.
I can get 3. You can get 4 if you score that one.
Okay.
So I have to not fall back, and I can't fall the morale test, and that's how I get the morale test, and that's how I get the fourth one.
Alright. Going into Raven Guard, turn 2.
Vanguard turn 2.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna jump back up to 1 CP and start stacking them. Alright. Well, let's see. Do I want to bring down some dudes? I certainly can. You left quite a big hole for me. Guess the question would come down to what would your counter to that be? Which could be quite vicious, in fact. Okay. Well,
So what are you getting for your primary, Rick?
so I hold 1, 2, 3 right now, so I will get to 15. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some, I guess, movement here. I only lost, was it 2 intercessors?
2 intercessors.
So I guess I can't fail for that one. Okay. Some Marines are going around there. I might as well go over here and start engaging you. Get away from your contemptor a little bit. Just in case he decides he wants to come over here and help these guys out.
Yep.
Let's not have any of those. Keep the bomb there. All right. Yeah. Guess it's probably might be pertinent this turn to go ahead and drop the Vanguards and grab my deploy scramblers over there. But then again, you are coming in next turn, so it may be worth it to get over here as well.
Keep them in there for later.
It's kind of what I'm wondering. So I'm certainly sitting at a bit of an advantage right now in terms of what I have on the board versus what you have.
I'm struggling for primaries right now.
I guess let's go ahead and shift some stuff around a little bit. I want to make sure I'm staying within range, so that way if you want to shut off auras, you really have to work to do it. So let's go ahead and move the Intercessors back.
But his aura is still off, just so you're aware.
It lasts until...
My turn,
Okay.
I believe.
It's not the end of the battle round, huh?
Nope. I'll look at this then.
Okay.
Next mover phase, yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move my Levi right Well, got a better idea. Let's just kind of swarm Levi here. So, leave him there until I'm done moving these guys. But, essentially, I'm just going to create a bit of a shield here. And what I need to do is I need to make a big enough shield so no matter what happens, even after the intercessors go down, between pylon and consolidate, you can't move within 3, within an inch of them.
Are you going to have them push the button? Just keep that in mind.
I'm debating on it. So, leave him there until I'm done moving these guys. But,
Keeping in mind.
yeah.
So yeah, we got the Silent King game coming up on Tuesday. Who we got lined up to fight against that?
Silent King will be playing against the Tau, actually.
I guess the Tau.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It's not super exciting because of the whole Tau deal. The Tau being not very good right now. But, what adds to it, though, is that the list I'm taking actually is pretty interesting against the Silent King. So,
Okay.
and then Kade the following week will be playing you with.
Okay. The second round was Silent King. All right. So we got.
How you're bringing the army that says, I don't want to get into combat, so the Silent King doesn't get us combat rules out.
Yeah, he's not a slouch in close combat. At least not at his higher brackets. That's one of the things I don't like much about him is he drops off incredibly fast. Once he gets down to his bottom, once he gets down to his bottom bracket, he's so weak.
Yeah, you have to be a lot closer than you are right now. A lot closer.
You want to roll me? These guys probably aren't going to shoot anyway. Roll me.
I think you just get to shoot. I don't think it's a you get advantage. We'll take a look at it. Yeah.
Uh-oh, did our volume go out again? No, I just don't see you picking up on the camera.
On. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, there, I got it. Huh,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just the angle I was at. Who knows?
maybe.
Oh, fun times.
Good old technology.
Night Lords doing Night Lords things, making people feel morale.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, me burning CP didn't really help either.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and utilize the Hellblasters, I think. We might as well use them to try and help with this. So, let's go ahead and push them back. Yeah, they can go back in the inside here. Now, it was 24, right? Or 22, something like that?
22.
Yeah, okay. They're inside. They're good.
They can push the button if you want.
Okay, so they'll screen a little bit, and then, yeah, we'll utilize them to push a button. I think the problem I'm having here is the apothecary wants to be in a specific spot.
Check line of sight on the.
Yep. All right, and then these guys are going to come over here.
For those chaos marines there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe 2 or 3 you're going to be able to see them, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
I just want to make sure the full squads, if they can't see, they can't see.
If I I didn't have to deal with the other Contemptor, I'd be feeling pretty good right now. But it took me quite a bit to get that first one down.
Pretty much. A lot.
Alright, these guys are going to spread out and cover some ground since you can't deploy within 12 inches of them.
I wish that was an aura, because then I could do some super janky shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
Because then I could be like, I deploy outside of 12, and then I turn your aura up, and then I deploy within 9.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah.
It's not an aura.
Yep.
I'm eager to see these Terminators come down. See what they're gonna do to this poor Raven God.
I'm trying to figure out a way here to place these guys without, because you're probably going to be able to charge Intercessors if you want to. But if I screen well enough, I can theoretically keep you off of the Leviathan. Because your consolidate is 3 inches from where you touch. So you need to be outside of 4 from where they're at. So like these little bubbles I'm making here have to be spread kind of thin. I don't like it. Maybe I'll get lucky and you'll roll poorly on your charge.
And then that guy.
There we go. All right. Okay, and then you guys, I think they're just going to spread out a bit
They
too.
move. You already moved them.
Well, right, but movement doesn't end until movement's done, right?
Just keep that in mind that you already moved them.
Yep.
So you don't move them 6 inches.
Oh, no.
closer to me.
Nope, just spreading them out a little bit. I just want to cover as much ground as I can for that 12-inch bubble.
Keep them inside of 2 inches.
Are you, those are Hellblasters in the middle of the field, right?
There's 2 here, and then there's 10 here, yep.
Okay. And is the 10 wholly within 6 inches of the center of the table?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
Now there, okay.
Freshly within 10.
Because they gotta be wholly within 6 inches.
Wholly within.
They are holy, very holy. Holy men.
Tight.
They are holy men. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually drop. Well, okay, so the Hellblasters push the button.
Yep. And then you can add 2 and 3.
I mean, it would be fun to drop them and just wreak havoc in your lines back there. But you do have enough in Deep Strike to
Be able to deal with them.
make them annoying. Okay. I guess no matter what, I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Did you change doctrine? That's all you have to.
Yes, I'm forced to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Right where they're at. So we'll just let it happen the way it falls. So end of the movement phase. We're going to move into the shooting phase here quick. Nothing to really need to go over. So I guess that's yours. So let's start with the Leviathan Dreadnought. And we're going to put the storm cannons into these guys here. We'll put the Volkites over there into the Contemptor.
Okay.
And the Hunter Killers into the Contemptor as well.
Okay. So I'll
Okay. Now these are 8 shots apiece, right? For the storm cannons. Okay, so storm cannons first. Hitting on 3s. Oops. All right. Not bad so far.
3s.
Toughness 5, so 3s. Or, I'm sorry, yeah. There we go. Did I pick up? That's a 2. All right, so 7 saves. They're AP -1 because I am not in heavy assault or
So 7 you
devastating.
say?
7, I
so
say.
I'm going to take on the 2 guys here in cover.
Sure.
So AP
1 down.
1 down.
Okay.
So then that'll be the missile launcher first. And then
Yep.
that's 2 shots so far. And then kill 2 more. So
Okay.
And then
You got left for me. See if I can get them.
4 so far. So 3 more.
Mhm.
And then I'll do it on the guy with the 4 up. So he's dead. and
Ouch.
then 3. So
Hey, he
Sergeant
lives.
survived.
He lives. Way to hang in there, buddy. All right. Let's go ahead and do the Volkites. It's heavy 4, right? So 8 shots.
8 shots.
All right. 3s. Okay, not bad. And then these are tough. Need 5s. 6s do mortals. So 2 mortals. And then 2
And 4 go through.
at AP 0.
So 3 ups.
So just the 2.
Take 2 more ones.
Okie dokie.
And then there's 300 killers.
300 killers. No, don't. It's a trap. Don't do it. It's a trap.
1 nothings.
Yeah. There we go. AP minus 2.
So 5 ups. 1 goes through.
No CP.
No CP.
Okay, D6 damage. 3 damage.
Takes 2.
Down 2. Takes 2.
Down 5.
Down to 5. All right. I think the Hellblasters can handle that.
Probably. That's
First, before I do anything else, I'm going to try and snipe your dude over here with my captain.
because he can see the last night.
2. And then a 2, 4.
Doesn't it?
Or no, toughness 5. So I need a 5. Okay, let's go ahead and do the apothecary, or the ancient, I mean.
Yep, we did move him.
Both hit. Nothing wounds though. Okay, the apothecary is just going to shoot his absolver bolt pistol, which I believe is 18-inch pistol. One shot. Range.
That's hard to tell.
I mean,
I can't tell just from my angle if you can help.
yeah,
This is my edge, so.
right there.
Okay, yeah, you're in.
Okay. Cool.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep, so it's just one shot. Hits on a 3. Does reroll 1s. Or it does not reroll 1s, it's not core. So nothing there. Let's go ahead and do... probably no line of sight there. They not pushed a button this turn, so let's shoot the 24 shots into this Marine squad here.
24 shots?
The 24-inch shots.
Oh, okay.
The range.
So 2 shots
think-
into.
Probably, because they're all touching the terrain, so line of sight, I think 4 of them probably in line of sight, right? Let's go ahead and grab that, we can tell.
So John Ellis asked, do you guys think it's going to be a Chaos Summer this year with a new Chaos Space Marine Codex and or
Hopefully.
a Demons Codex?
So I think that guy can see. So just the 4. The 5th guy's definitely out, he's too far down the hill.
I know.
I'm just trying to see an angle.
I know Cade's really excited about Demons coming out.
That's this guy is what's gonna screw me. So yeah,
Right.
you're good. Because angle wise, that one guy couldn't see the sergeant, but can see him. I want some chaos. I want Night Lords to be a thing. I want named characters. I want rules that are on par with Marines.
Yeah,
Well, I got that Bellicor model that came out that just
Yeah.
that's demons
you're
though.
worshipping like it's a deity.
Yeah. Alright, so
The
4 shots here.
model is gorgeous.
All hit.
We'd love to see some new rules from him. And
2 wounds. These are rapid fire, so AP minus 1.
Good. Everyone dies.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess the answer to the question is here's hoping. Yeah. Chaos can definitely use some attention along with demons.
I agree.
Still hoping they split.
That one guy in the
Emperor's
back,
Children
he was in line of sight of him, right?
of the contenders.
So, no, my one infiltrator can see the Marines over here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to shoot the 1 shot. Actually, I guess I got to check.
2 shots. That's 2.
12?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, 2 shots. 1 hit. No wound.
If I was a betting man, John, I'd say it's probably going to be more like fall or maybe even a winter. Because I think
Well, GW's slowing down again, so
they're slowing down a little again.
Very slow one with.
We know the sisters are going to come.
I can see demons coming pretty soon, but I don't know about actual chaos just because we haven't heard anything. I could see Emperor's Children maybe doing a surprise
Maybe.
appearance, but I feel like Grey Knights,
Oh no.
Thousand Suns are probably gonna become before that.
John Alice says, I know the pain as an Iron Warriors player. Yeah, it's rough. So, yeah.
Mad love,
unfortunately,
brother,
we're gonna
mad
have to
love.
wait for- we're gonna have to
I'm
wait
gonna
for
do 5
Advent,
shots from the
we're gonna have to wait for
Intercessor into this
Sisters,
Marine here.
We're going to have to wait for Orcs, and then Chaos and Demons might get some attention.
Okay.
But
I feel like demons might be quicker than
2 at AP minus 2.
Bellicor. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. Got the Sarge. Okay. Let's move into, I think, probably, so those Hellblasters push the button, so it's going to be these Hellblasters here, and that's it. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12.
Overcharger?
Against the Dreadnought? What's the matter with you? You're not wrong. It is an option, but I mean, to be fair, I'm not hitting on -1 this time. But no, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. All right, here we go.
Taking out the tools.
As long as my ore is down, I might as well not bother supercharging unless I have to. Okay. Rolls. There we go.
And then 5s.
This is all under your contemptor, not the Levi, just to be clear. Okay.
Because you would have been a -1 for Leviathan.
Would I?
Or at least 4.
All right.
For some of them.
It's not really worth me shooting at him anyway, so.
Not all of them should even seen.
All right, here we go. Needing 5s.
5s.
Here's where having a lieutenant would have been nice. There you go. All right. AP -5 this time.
5s anyway.
There we go. Got a few damage through.
I made
Not enough.
not enough.
Fuzzy blow. It's not blow. Okay. All right. Well, it's coming to my attention, and this is kind of what I thought, that having the extra 10 Hellblasters were really going to help.
Yeah.
I'm finding that out really quickly. So, okay. Well, I believe that's it for my turn. I'm just going to do a quick roundup just to make sure. Push the button. Everybody else's characters have done their thing. So, yep, I think we're good. So, end of my turn. I am getting engaged for another 2 points. I have 3/4. And then I have
Second button push.
second button pushed. So I'm pushed on my deployment zone. And then the last thing I need to worry about is both the moment. So as long as the Hellblasters don't go down.
You're still at 1 CP?
I am at 1. Need to save for that Overwatch, you know what it is?
Right.
He doesn't have Overwatch denial, because usually if he's running Warp Talons I wouldn't get it, but in this case it's probably worth it.
Alright, over the Night Lord's turn 2.
Yep. In comes the big boys. Yeah, I've adopted this philosophy when fighting against, like, well, especially I think playing against you has made it more obvious to me that kill what I can kill. Firing at the Levi's, would be nice to take him down, but I think it's kind of just more, it's more effective for me to just let him get the blood he's going to get, and then take out the guys I actually can kill.
Alright, Kade, what are you getting for powers?
5 points. Unless I have to hold 2. Okay.
Hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
5 points.
5 points, alright.
How far away from the
12 inches away from them.
explosion?
They have to be, I think it's within objective range, so if you get within 3 inches of the objective marker. Next time an enemy unit ends a move within 3 inches of the objective marker.
Blow it up.
Yep.
Blow it up.
They're doing it right now? Okay. We'll wait till you're done with your move, but 2 to 4, D3 and a 5, it's flat 3. Okay. Yeah, so like Mars was saying, we got the Necrons game coming up. They're playing against the Tau. And the following week, we'll have Kade play a little bit nastier list against the Silent King. And Kade, it's really up to you if you want to play like one of your armies, or we can bring in the Raven Wing, or something, even the Sisters maybe might be kind of fun too. But something a little bit more deadly than the Tau are. So that way you guys can get at least an opportunity to see how the King does.
As soon as?
When you're completed with your movement.
Blow it up.
All right, D3 does nothing.
Perfect.
Lucky you.
So they're pushing the button.
Okay, deploy scramblers?
Yep.
Sure.
I just needed them to move up. Cause some issues with your objective and
Yeah.
So Nathan Anderson said, so the score is Pepsi 22 and Mountain Dew Zip.
yeah. Well,
Wow.
5. It's 5 now.
That's because Pepsi is the mother, where Mountain Dew is the stepchild.
Yeah, it's so weird how that is. It's like Pepsi is the parent company, and they have Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And Mountain Dew has really become their
Own
biggest
thing,
seller.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Pepper too is another one too that used to be like, I think they were intertwined. I think they might still be to an extent intertwined with Pepsi, but they've kind of become their own entity too. So
I thought Dr. Pepper was always their own entity.
I'm pretty sure they were Pepsi to start with. I could be wrong, but I know like when they do sales and stuff. 'Cause I actually worked at a gas station for a while, and when they do sales, they lump Dr. Pepper in with the Pepsi products.
Maybe I'm thinking of Mr. Pibb. I think Mr. Pibb's independent.
Yeah, it could be the other way around too. It might even be Pibb's Pepsi, where Dr. Pepper's independent. I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
But either way, yeah, become Battle of the Pop. I think this is an interesting. We're in an interesting spot in this game because this turn is really going to determine the rest of the game. If Kade makes his charges and he gets in there, he's really going to be able to turn this back around pretty quick to at least make it a game. But if he doesn't make his charges, then I don't know if the Terminators are going to be able to keep up. Because at that point, they might end up just getting kited most of the rest of the game. So, not saying that I want to do that, but that's how Raven Guard players should be playing. So,
Yeah. Cade's arguably going into this with a little uphill battle because he's still working off an old codex, so
Yeah.
all his Marines are down a wound.
I agree.
essentially. So he's got to make up for it in other ways. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see once they get their new codex
Yeah.
and Chaos Space Marines are able to go toe to toe with Primaris.
Yeah. Well, I think this game in particular, but like anytime we play these two armies together, it's a pretty good idea. Like you get a good idea of what Night Lords need for updates because they're going against an army that really is very balanced and has like the best of what 9th edition wants you to do. Because Raven Guard really they're not the best army for Space Marines, but they are very good at that mobility game that 9th wants to play. And they are super good at holding objectives. So seeing if Kade can break it is going to be real interesting. I think he can. He's got to get there. Some of it comes down a little bit to just pure luck, really. So if the dice rolls go his way, he'll be fine.
Yeah, a little bit. Gotta get those charge rolls in.
But this is partly why we're doing a practice game too, so that way he gets an opportunity to, know what adjustments he needs to make for the tournament.
Indeed.
You're out of CP?
I have one.
You have one.
Yep, I didn't use the one last.
Yeah, on Saturday, like I said, we're going to go over the Drakari faction focus, the rest of that. We got relics to talk about and the data sheets. So wrap it up. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, really eager to get those Drakari painted up and on the table. I think they're going to be a real competitor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the army's so versatile. It's not like some of the other codexes out there, like where you know exactly what you're going to be fighting. With the Drakari Codex, you could be fighting something very different, depending on who you're playing against. Like you could go to a tournament and fight 10 Drakari players and fight 10 very different army lists. Yeah, so we'll pit them out against some of the stronger codexes like Space Marines and Necrons. Yep.
I'm sure they'll do okay, but
Yep.
I almost think it's probably a little unfair
It's like they say, overkill is underrated.
It's funny though, because I can play any other army in this. The ancient actually does a lot for the army, but this particular army and an admech are the two that can keep me from getting my goals. A little frustrating, but understandable. I mean, I got a 9th edition codex, I guess I can't complain. Primaris Marines being Primaris. But, yeah, it was real interesting to see what you get the Hellblasters down for just a little bit. Do the rest of these one? It's turn 2, right? Bottom turn 2.
Bottom of turn 2.
Okay. I know the Night Lords get one stratagem loss in the charge easier.
All jump stuff. I suppose if I put them all on the turn ranger, I get a better charge.
Do they have reroll charges at all? Or?
Yep, all my terminators do.
So they do.
Yep, all of them do.
I didn't know I had much reroll charges.
Every Chaos Space Marine army gets reroll charges because the Chaos Corn banner is reroll charge.
Also, they have Marcus Carter Corn.
I spent that CP and I spent it well.
Makes sense. That's another thing I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with banners.
Yeah, banners and icons.
So where we at?
Hope they don't screw us.
I mean, it makes sense that Undivided would be able to kind of pick and choose, but they don't really follow God, so it's like, well,
No, they get their own one. They get plus one leadership. But yeah, over the additions,
Yeah, they don't get anything but plus one leadership.
the banners and
That makes
marks.
sense for the undivided thing.
well, for the mark, I mean, but like the banner, if you take the mark corn, you automatically get the banner. So I'm just wondering if Night Lords had to take a specific mark, and now all of a sudden they can't get a banner. Because that could really hurt them in terms of what the army's flexible, or it hurts the flexibility overall of the army.
Yeah, in order to take the icon of wrath, which gives the rerolls, you have to be marked a corn. So it's a little limited in that factor. But
It's good right
it's
now.
interesting to see where they're going to go because the banners and marks have kind of been toned down through the additions. Like there was one point where like Mark or Nurgle just gave you plus 1 toughness, and you'd see like Nurgle bikers running around with toughness 6.
Back
But
then,
yeah,
toughness 6 was absurd.
now they've kind of devolved it into more or less a keyword, and it doesn't really have much of an in-game effect other than like allowing you to take certain things.
Right, we take the icons and
Yep.
regular part of the shoot twice stratagem and all that stuff.
Okay. So,
You
army.
want to check your mic again there, Rick?
Mine's been off.
Oh, yours has been off.
Yep. I know that because
Yeah,
I
mine's
turned it
on.
off for the phone call and I didn't turn it back on.
No.
Yep.
Hopefully everyone's been able to hear you okay.
Yep.
Well, apparently it hasn't been a problem for anybody but me. So
Yeah.
it's like, what did I do wrong?
Well, your voice gets a little like...
It's I have a deeper voice, so.
Well, yeah.
And then the longer we play,
You get kind of raspy.
yeah.
Your voice
So-
kind of goes out.
Shooting phase. I will start with my Terminator squad right here. And
Okay.
I will overcharge the plasma. And I will shoot all of the commie bolters from the flamers into the
Hellblasters.
Hellblasters.
Sure.
Because I have 3 flamers. Might as well get the commie bolters out too.
Yeah.
But I want the plasma to hit because the plasma kills. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with the plasma guy. Then I'll just do it one model at a time. So plasma guy first. 1 miss, 1 hit. Wounds.
Supercharged?
Yes.
Okay. AP minus 3, so makes a save.
Make a save. Okay. Next plasma guy will shoot. Both hit. Both wound.
Okay. Sorry, kill 2 guys, right?
Yep. But you do have your apothecary this
I
time.
do. Okay, so first, Okay.
The dice.
Second. One's at one.
Lids. Okay.
All right.
So I'll do all these at the same time because it's not going to matter.
Yep.
Flamers first. That's 7
shots.
hits. Force to wound.
There you go.
That many wound. 3 up saves.
Yep. All right. I don't think it matters. So
2.
one's down to
damage.
1.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Apothecary's in there.
pains.
I got it. Keep forgetting my apothecary's in there. So the guy at
Roll
1 is
die,
dead.
And then
Second guy is taking a
taking
wound.
one. And then these hit on 4s. Rerolling the 1s.
Sure.
Because I have a lord over there. And then just wound down to 4s. That many. 3 ups.
All right. So the one guy that's at 1 takes a wound, and he dies.
Okay. Still within 12 with my Contemptor. So I will shoot my Flamer. Yeah. I'm going to shoot everything from my Contemptor into the Hellblasters. Flamer first. That's 8 hits.
Yep.
That many wounds at AP1.
All right. So 4 ups. All right. So these are how much
1
damage
damage
piece?
apiece.
Okay.
Or that 3 AP1.
Oh. Okay. So first guy, that'll kill him. Second guy leaves him at 1. See if he dies. Okay, he does die.
Kill 2.
All right.
And then
5 down.
my other shots. Rerolling the ones, because I do get to reroll with my my Leviathan.
You do, huh?
I don't care about court.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Not yet you don't.
Not yet.
Not yet you don't. It's nice being old sometimes, huh?
Yep.
Sometimes.
That many AP1s.
These are storm cannons?
Yep.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
4 go through.
Okay. These are two damage piece.
2 damage apiece.
All right. So first one takes 2. Okay, that'll kill him. That's the one that was.
No,
neither one.
No,
wounded.
no,
That's
no
right.
one was wounded.
Next one. All right. So
Lives.
he's at 1.
Takes 2 more damage.
Okay, that'll kill him.
So I
1
killed
more
2.
at 1. So 2 and then 1 at 1. 2. 1 down to 1.
I'll shoot a plasma shot at you for my lord. Hitting on 2. Reroll because of himself. And he misses. And I didn't overcharge because you had one guy at a wound, so I wouldn't overcharge.
Sure.
Wouldn't be worth it.
I mean, the apothecary's there.
You may.
Has he said anything else about my mic at all, or is it good?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said,
Last unit to shoot is my Terminators over here.
Yeah. Lots of shots.
I'm going to shoot 2 plasma guns into your Hellblasters.
That's the 2-man unit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's going to shoot their commie weapons into the 2-man. Or the bolter shide. The plasma is going to go into them. And then all the flamers are going to go into the...
Combi is one weapon together, so they have to both
Yes,
profiles
that's what I'm
have to be
saying.
1-to-1. Okay.
Oh,
that's-
shoot. Yeah, no. So, that's right. So, the flamers into them.
Okay.
And their commie weapons into them.
Right.
And then this with their commie weapons into them.
Sure. All right, so hitting on 3s. Are they outside of 12?
For the Hellblasters, I am.
Fair.
I am within inside of 12 because that's my range.
Okay. I was just wondering what the minus
So
was from them.
hit once with the plasma.
Does not wound.
Not wound.
Okay, and now the bolters, right? Because they were in range.
One save at a what?
AP,
Oh no, it's not
0?
a go up. You're not in turn, so
are you outside 18 or
I
no?
have to check that.
I'll just do a quick go for you. You're probably within 18.
Nope, outside. So do it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you're within 18.
Oh, then it's a 3.
Yeah. All right. 3 up. You're good. Roll a 6 anyway.
And then the flavors.
Can't change fast. Okay, so
7.
7 shots.
Average.
Yeah. Not for wounds,
2.
though. Just 2. No AP?
No
So
AP.
3s. So 1 does take a wound.
Um,
Apothecary should be in range, but I'll double check.
I don't know about the intercessors.
I will double check. He is outside, so
Okay.
no, just takes
Takes
a wound. Yep.
And then commies.
One throw one there.
I mean, I didn't want to do too much damage to them anyway. That's 3 saves.
And then one there. 3 saves, no AP.
Yep.
Okay. One more.
So kill a guy.
Kill the guy.
And then charge phase.
Sure.
They will charge the intercessors.
All right, and they're outside at 9.
Yep.
So 9-inch charge.
Minus charge.
Okay. Chat for me.
Need a 6. Nope.
You rolling?
Reroll.
You spending a CP for
Nope.
that command?
I'll
That's right, you got the icon.
reroll charges.
That's right, you got the icon.
Go make it.
Never mind. All right.
That's it.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
No other charges.
All the charges.
Okay.
Well.
Well, I lost a healthy amount of Hellblasters. So they do get +1 leadership. I just looked up my banner. Apparently I get a +1 leadership.
Yeah. It didn't
And
matter.
then
for me
it
anyway.
didn't matter for that one because I rolled a 5 twice. So I need a 1, 2, or 3. Nope, but they do re-roll. And so they will fail.
You fail, and then roll 2 dice.
So one will leave. And then the other 2 are good. All right. So I actually failed a morale again,
Yep.
which means now I am not getting the ultimate moment for that another second
And
time.
you're outside of the range of the objective.
Alright, so what
And you have to pull that model because he's wounded.
What'd you get for secondaries, Kade?
I got second push and pushed and engaged for 3.
Engage for 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
So-
guess the thing is leave the Hellblaster squads at 2 men.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And you're still at 4 CP?
And I'm at 2 CP
2 CP.
because I spent 2 CP to turn off his Ancient because I don't want his Hellblasters to shoot a million
Back at you?
times.
I keep missing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm down to
Don't
2.
miss that one. That's pretty imperative.
That's an important one. And your turn.
There'd be a lot more dead on this board if I was firing still. Okay, so yeah, end of your turn. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to worry about at the start of my turn. So I'm going to get 15 for the primaries because I have 3. I have 1, 2, and then mine.
Nope, you don't hold that one.
I have mine, so I have that one.
Nope.
Oh, do you have that one?
I have that one.
Do you?
Yep.
I count as 2. You know that, right?
From what?
We're both troops,
Yeah.
and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I count. Oh,
No,
it's,
you
I think
don't.
I think I have to be within.
It's an aura
I think I have to be within 6 inches of the unit.
of the. Is it
in
a-
the battle round? What'd you get for secondaries, Rick?
He got 5 primary. Or
So
no,
for
you
oath, I got
secondaries.
4
You
or
don't-
3. 3 for oath again.
and you got 10 for primaries.
For this turn?
Yeah.
Start of my turn, I'm going to get.
10 primary. 'cause
I
you
hold 1,
2.
2, and you hold 1, 2.
Yeah.
And that one's not contested.
No,
right?
because
we're both
I ha-
objectives secured,
Yeah,
and then
and
you
I
have
have
more
more
bodies on the
models.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you didn't kill any Muddudes. Because
Fair.
your bomb failed.
Yeah, the only thing I should have done is just pulled that one from the back there instead and left him.
Yeah.
So I would have had to kill the sergeant, but whatever. Okay. That's
Night
fine.
Lord's making the Marines run away. Flavor
Yeah.
win.
It's
Let's
alright.
go.
So. But you hold how many? You hold 1?
2.
Oh, you do have that point, that's right. So we both have 2. So I'm just getting 5 for primaries then.
No, it was hold 2, so you get hold 2.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then I got, did you do my 3 for Oath of the Moment?
Yep.
I got 2 for being within 6-inch center and then 1 for
Kill the monster. Or vehicle.
kill the vehicle.
I
Yep.
got you at 10 for your second base.
Okay. All right. Well, might as well try and seal this game while I can, because now I'm about to have a big old bum rush of Terminators and
Another unit or after.
melee characters
And
coming in.
character. Go.
Yeah. Could
And
be.
you need to get a unit in my deployment zone.
That's going to happen right now, but I'm just determining how to do it best. Well, if I had a Phobos librarian right now, that would be very helpful.
What doctrine are you in?
I am staying in the assault for right now.
Makes sense.
Yep. All right, so we're going to try and.
Like your librarian wouldn't be able to get the point anyway.
No, it'd be for Shadow Step, to Shadow Step a character,
Yeah.
so that way I can get one of these guys over there towards the Vanguards to help out the Vanguards.
Just to help.
Yeah, the Vanguards would still hold the point, but having them help out would be immense right now.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest strengths to Night Lords is they're not the best at anything at all.
But
Other
they're
than
pretty good
making
at
people
everything.
run away. No, they're good. They're an all-around chapter. Like they're kind of like Raven Guard, where you're infantry focused and you don't really have a strength other than like you can take control of the board. And but I like to always play them like I'm always playing from behind. So I gotta fight dirty. I gotta kill the right units at the right time.
Yeah.
Gotta be very precise with my actions.
Yeah.
And like their biggest strength is you don't want to be killing full squads. You don't need to kill everything because your hope is that they're failing morale tests. They're losing models that way. So that's kind of where they shine. If I'm making 1 or 2 models, because in 8th edition, I would just be wiping units if they fail morale. I can't really do that anymore.
Yep.
But if I'm killing 1, 2 models extra, that's usually enough to seal the fate of a game.
Yeah, I feel like the Chaos Space Marines kind of lack in a little bit of killing power, and Night Lord's leadership gives them another
Just
tool within
a little bit of oomph on the top of it.
Yeah, to help make up for it a little bit. Because you got your shooting, you got your melee, and then you got morale. When you kind of do all these a little bit well, they can
They all
add
add
up
up.
to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I find it funny that I got both of his Hellblaster squads down to 2 guys.
Well, what's more is you have the Hellblaster. What's more important is you have the Hellblaster squads down to 2 guys apiece without them firing back at you.
Yeah.
Because that matters quite a bit more.
Where his whole combo revolves around that ancient, and the fact that he just wasn't able to take advantage of the apothecary very much the first turn.
Yeah.
Just incentivized me to turn off his combo for 2 turns, and it was able to, because otherwise I would be using more units as I'm shooting him than I want to be, just because I'm not tanky.
Yeah.
And if he gets 1, 2 extra havocs done a turn early or stuff like that, I'm at a severe disadvantage. So
This is an army I don't particularly like to fight against with my Raven Guard, primarily because I don't like the fact that it shuts my auras off. It's such a huge detriment to the army overall. But
honestly, it makes me like Night Lords before Faith and Fury. I'm just like, I love the army, I love the lore, but there was nothing to get me to jump into building them as an army. But as soon as like Faith and Fury hit, and they got some extra relics, they got some extra warlord traits, where I don't think they're like the strongest in the book compared to like other armies, but just the ability to turn off auras was like the biggest selling point for me, to be like, hey, that's what's very strategic, and if you play it right, it can really hinder some armies. Because it can turn off some defensive auras, so you can get into the units that you would have a lot of trouble to get into, or it can turn off some offensive auras, so like that combo he's trying to do, I was able to turn it off, because that would have really hurt me.
Right.
But overall, it worked out better in my favor that I did turn off his Ancient. Where I don't feel like I would have really been in this game if I didn't have access to a stratagem like that.
Here come the birdie boys.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cheeky beakies.
Are they pushing the button?
They are going to be pushing the button. Might as well get my 10 points while I can guarantee it. So.
Yep. No, it's something like you really don't want to be putting units into it sometimes, but you have to do it because that one turn you don't, you're not going to be able to come back most of the time.
Well, you make the mistake of not doing it, and all of a sudden they find a way to get you so you can't do it,
Yep.
and then you pay the price for it. So
Mhm.
it's
It
not
really
worth giving up
hurts.
10 points.
Yeah.
Even if I can sneak a guy or a unit over here, it's not really worth messing around with any of that.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
And you're throwing the lieutenant over there too.
lieutenant's right there.
Yep.
I think what I'll do is I'll probably just spread these guys out a little bit, so that way you're forced to, if you're going to charge, you're only charging the vanguards,
Mhm.
and then the other two can follow up if they need to. So,
Makes sense.
I think my primary goal right now is to try and get these guys down.
Yeah, no, it was. I wanted to put them in a better spot, but the 12-inch
That bubble really
bubble
hurts.
really hurts.
Yeah,
But I needed them there for points, so
Yep.
that's what I did.
very much so. All right, so we got some things here. Let's see if I can strip you.
Off
There's a couple things I want to strip you off of.
that objective.
I eventually want to get over here, because if I can get you off this objective, that would be huge for me.
Mm-hmm.
But since I got to push the button anyway, we're going to do that.
Yep.
Push the button down there. I can maybe use a blackout pistol to snipe some shots and take a couple guys down, potentially. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm staying in the assault doctrine, or the tactical doctrine. So these guys bunched up quite a bit, just so that way they can kind of hurdle and they're all within range, so I don't end up running into the same scenario I did with that.
Yep.
And then I think I move the intercessors out, so that way if you do make the charge, which you're in range obviously, you're basically forced to deal with the intercessors, and then you're not getting a ton of extra movement afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm basically not feeding you range for
You're
free.
pretty much telling them if you want that objective, that's as far as you're getting.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't want you advanced towards the center of the board at this point. So I'm going to try and lock down Oath of Moment as best as I can and keep trying to score my secondaries here. So yeah, let's go ahead and move into the shoosting phase. My chapter master is down, so he's just going to give his chapter master reroll to himself.
Yep.
Actually, that's done the command phase, is it not?
That is.
So he will not be able to do that.
Yep.
The banner guy would have just given it +1 hit rolls to this two-man Hellblaster squad here. So it's only for melee though. So nothing special you need to worry about. In terms of, I think that covers everything in terms of my bases. I do go up to 2 CP for the command phase.
Because you didn't spend.
Yep. Got to regain some of that I spent so early on.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and start with, we're going to start with Shrike, I guess. Let's go ahead and throw his blackout pistol into your 2 Marine squads here. You want to measure 18 for me?
Yep.
Okay. So he's sitting on 2s.
-1. Shooting through terrain.
Yeah, I mean, I should have put him up against
Shoulda.
the terrain, but
Yeah.
whatever. Let's see if blackout does anything special. He might actually ignore that. I don't know.
I would probably do more rounds than 6s or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's just a sniper pistol. So
Both hit anyway.
they both hit. I'm pretty sure it's a strength 4, so 4s.
Not that way.
Nope. Lieutenant does not give to
Nope.
non-core.
Non-K. Yeah, it's just
It's gotta
only
be core
4.
only. So,
Can't have the little guy below him inspiring him to shoot better.
yeah. Well, I mean, they had to nerf Marines somehow, right?
Honestly, the nerfs to rerolls in general I feel like are a huge way to just keep the game to how it should be.
Yeah.
So you don't just completely just buff one unit, and then they reroll all their
Yeah.
shots, and then reroll their wounds. And
Rerolls was pretty overwhelming too, so it
it's
makes
very
sense.
time consuming. And
Let's do those guys first over there. They're going to shoot their little shoosty shoots. Okay, so it's 2 shots. Okay, hitting on 3s. Okay. These are AP -1, winning on 4s. Okay, so there's 3 at AP1. Oh, hang on. Ah, shoot. That's fine.
6 is auto wound.
Yeah, I forgot to do that, but that's fine.
So 2 dead.
3 dead?
2 dead.
AP -1?
AP1, I'm in cover.
If we're both in cover, you don't get it.
Is that how light cover
Yeah,
works?
if I stand in the same cover you're in, you don't get it.
Oh, yeah, 2 dead. Then. Didn't realize that.
It is a shame, but I guess it makes sense. Sort of. I mean, why you can't hit a tree branch while you're, right across from the guy, I don't see why you still couldn't do that, but whatever.
Well, if you're still hiding behind something.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work that way, but it seems kind of silly to me. All right, so we got, how many intercessors there? There's 8, 2, 4, 6, 7 left. Actually, hang on, I got to do one quick adjustment. These guys have to be in range. Can't move outside. So there we go. I had to move for the 2-inch. Everybody within 2, which means actually I think that last guy has to do the same thing too. So we'll do this, just a triangle like so. There we go. That forced movement crap. 3. Yeah, so 7 guys. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Yeah, you got all
15?
rapid fire. Yeah. Just because you did move.
Yep.
Wanted to check.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so 3's hitting on rerolling 1s. No 1s. Pretty good roll otherwise though. All right, and then 4s. All right, and then AP -2. So 8? No, 7.
7.
There we go.
This will hurt me.
Hopefully a little bit.
Not much. Kill a guy.
Lost a Terminator. That's not too bad.
I'll take that, yeah.
Yeah, not
Pretty
too bad.
Let's do the flamer then.
I'm half tempted to spend 2 CP and fire again, but we'll wait. I don't think I have to do that until I double check, but I don't think I have to
Probably
do that.
end of turn. Most are.
Yeah, some of them are like, when the unit completes its shooting, it can fire twice. But we'll double check. Rapid fire, the end of your shooting phase. Yeah. Okay, so we'll worry about that later. Let's go and pick up where we left off. I'm going to try and snipe your character here with my captain.
-1 to hit.
Hits on a 3. Okay. All right, and then strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep, turn it over.
Got it, finally. This is AP -3, I think.
Made the invuln save.
Okay.
Rolled a save. So I made my normal save.
What did I roll for a wound?
Not a 6.
Wasn't a 6? Okay.
Not a 6, yeah.
I think it was a 5. Okay, let's fire.
Oh, wait, does that ignore lookout save?
Yes, it's a sniper rifle. It just doesn't. Yeah, it's got a weird thing for it, but. Well, I guess let's check a range here real quick. Yeah, I'm with an 18 of the Terminator, so I'll shoot the Absolver bolt pistol from the Apothecary. Okay, both hit because it's not -1.
Nope.
1 does wound, and it's at EP.
It has 2 shots?
Yeah, the pistol has 2 shots, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only 1. My bad.
Roll a 4 up to figure out if it was the one. So no,
Okay.
It was the roll to hit was the miss one. So.
Did they both hit?
No, the one was a fail, one was a non-fail.
That was to wound, though, right?
Well, yeah, and then I just had you roll for which one you got.
Well, one was a 3, one was a 4.
One was a wound, one was not a wound, so I had you roll a 50-50 shot to see which was the actual
But
shot.
the reason I was looking this up is because I rolled a 3 and a 4 to wound, correct?
Yes.
So it's actually strength 5, not strength 4. So both would have wounded.
Okay.
So it still will go through at AP minus 2.
And both hit?
Both hit, both wounded.
Okay. Good.
No, it doesn't matter. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move on to... Do I want to shoot the Levi yet? Meh. I'll shoot the Hellblasters. We'll put all 4 of them. We'll do one unit at a time, but all 4 of them into the armies here.
Overcharging?
Actually, no, let's shoot the Levi first, because I got to make sure I kill this unit.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them charging and then stealing. So I got to kill at least 1 or 2 of these guys. So, yeah, we'll put the Volkites here. And then, because I can bypass their invulns with that. So let's just put the storm cannons here. We'll put the Volkites over there. Okay, so storm cannons into the Raptors.
Yep.
These are hitting on 3s. That's pretty darn good.
Yep, no, I'm expecting my
Wounding on 3s.
Raptors to be dead.
Oh, that's actually pretty good for you.
Oh, yeah.
So there's your saves at AP 1.
Yep. Well, I'm still probably dead, but I have a chance. 4 up.
Oh, just barely fail.
All 6 dead, so they got me points. That's all I really needed them
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
But I wanted to try to get into you.
Yeah, I saw it coming, so I figured I had to deal with it sooner rather than later.
Yep.
I don't trust infiltrators to make the kills there. All right, so then the Volkites for 8 into the Terminators. 1s do not get to reroll. And then these are strength 7, toughness 4, so 3s to wound. So 1 will miss.
Are they 6-7?
Storm cannons?
No, these are.
Oh, these are Volkites. Hey,
Volkites.
what do you got there?
I
one
think it's
mortal.
still, yeah, I don't know if
They are
they're
strength 5.
Okay, so yeah, they all wound.
So they will still wound.
So 1 mortal, which I take, and
Yep.
then I have a bunch of 2-ups.
Yeah.
So I'm taking on this guy first.
Sure.
So good. Good.
Keep rolling 6s.
So he will
So
die.
1 man down.
Um,
And then we got 1 more save to make.
and it'll be on this guy.
Sure.
Good.
Okay.
Kill 1.
Hey. It's alright. Can't complain. Well, now the Hellblasters are open to do their thing. So that's what I kind of wanted here. So we'll open into them for the unit that's... Well, we're hanging on to them first, because if I do enough damage over here, I can put them over there. So 3, 6 6 shots.
Overcharging or no?
It'll outright kill them. The captain's not nearby. The apothecary's got a 9-inch range, so if he dies, at least I get to shoot again, maybe.
Ancient's not.
Ancient's got a 9-inch aura.
Yep, but it's not on.
That's right, you turned it off, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right. Whoa.
Yeah, I did.
I don't like that. Let's shoot them Hellblasters first, because I feel like I need to.
Okay. Overcharging?
Yeah, we'll supercharge.
Okay.
All right, so
Two miss.
2 miss. It's funny because I would have done them and they'd be fine. All right. So 3 on their invulns. Each one will kill 1.
That guy first.
Sure.
5 up. So
1
he's
man
dead.
down.
This guy next. He's
2.
dead. And the next guy up there.
Come on.
Fine.
So just 2 down.
2 dead.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and put the other 2 Hellblasters into that squad as well. And then we're not going to supercharge. We'll just hang on to it.
Oh.
And I could have supercharged and been fine. That's funny. Same result as last time. Yep. 3 saves again.
So guy on top
Man down.
takes 1.
Man
Dead.
down. There we go.
Not,
more.
not man down. And then
1 guy left.
I have a 1 up, but I'll still do my invuln. Takes 1.
Okay. There we go. Hellblasters doing their job. 1 wound short of finishing the business. Okay. So let's see. The apothecary, the apothecary shot, the captain shot. The ancient can still shoot. I think that's probably my last bit of shooting too.
Yep.
They can't see anything. I don't think they're within 24. They're definitely not within 24 of them. So, yeah, okay. So 2 shots from the Ancient. Actually, I think he might have moved. I think I did move him. So we'll measure 15 here. I think that's within 15, but I'll let you, if
Is
you
he
want.
Primaris?
He's Primaris.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay. 1 hit.
One hit.
Does wound. AP 2. Takes his
Uh,
last wound.
AP 2. Are you sure? Check it just to make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's just a regular bolter for them. The assault or whatever the Primaris bolter. Rapid fire 411. So what's my doctrine? -2.
Okay.
Yep.
That's why I want to make sure it wasn't like an assault variant or something.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Fair enough.
dead.
Okie dokie. So, I guess the question I need to determine right now is, do I want to fire the Intercessors again? Or do I want to fire...
Nothing.
Do I want to charge?
Good charge.
Well, these guys will get butchered if they get into combat, probably. Could fire those 2 again.
No, you can't.
Why not?
They're not Intercessors.
Oh, you're right, you're right. They can't fire twice. Do I want to spend my 2 CP? Not particularly, because I kind of want to overwatch if I have to. Problem is no matter what, you're going to get into combat here otherwise. You got 4 guys left. Now these guys, tell me about them a little bit. They're +1
Power
strength.
sword.
AP -3. Yeah, they'll be able to kill the Intercessors pretty quick. But they are 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Do they have like red butchers? They don't have red butchers. They're not world leaders.
Nope.
So they're getting like 4 attacks each.
It's like 3 attacks.
Okay. I'm just trying to do the math here. 1, 2, 3. So you'll kill probably 4 of them. And then they don't fight twice.
You can.
They can for 3 CP.
I have to.
Yeah. So, okay. I guess at that point you either turn off my aura or you space suit 3 CP to fire again or to fight again. Okay. I guess I like having you have that option, primarily because it's a difficult choice to make. So I will go ahead and make a charge here with these guys into your Marines.
Sweet.
Might as well try and get many of those guys down
I
as I can.
will get myself +1 to hit in combat.
Sure thing. All right, so let's see if I get in there. Definitely do on a 5.
Yeah.
So going in with the infiltrators into the Marines, and we'll just stay within many bodies within 3 of the objective as possible. So we'll just layer these accordingly. But I will spread them out a little bit. Stop falling. Should have made this hill a little bit more softer in terms of the degree.
Yeah.
But come on now, stay on the edge. There we go. About had it, man. Okay. They're done moving, so if I can get him to stand, we're good. There we go. All right, we did a thing. So I got 5 guys there. I don't think there's any other charges worth making here. I guess it could be kind of cute to charge the Hellblasters, but I don't even know if they can make it around that corner. No. Okay, it's good to know, I guess. All right, let's see if I can do some stuff. Not thrilled about having Mr. Choppy Boy right there, but I just need to make sure I don't spend my CP so I can overwatch if I need to. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and start some fighting here. So the guy with a chainsword in there, they get 2 attacks, +1 for the sergeant, +1 for the chainsword, +1 for shock assault, and then 2 shock assault, 2 shock assault, 2 shock assault, and more.
How many attacks?
So the sergeant gets 3 or 5 because he gets the chainsword and the
No,
sergeant.
they don't get chain swords.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. Infiltrators?
Oh, you're right. Infiltrators don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking intercessors.
I'm like, you get like 3 attacks base.
They get 2 attacks plus shock assault,
Yep.
and then because he's he's a sergeant, he gets +1. So 4 attacks. It's the intercessor that
Yep.
has the chainsword.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hitting on 3s.
Not a great start.
Not a great start. But You know what? If I can kill 1 or 2, it should be probably more than enough.
And then force to wound.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3.
3 up. 1 dead. 2 dead.
Check your mic again, Rick.
Sure.
2 dead.
So I got 2. I put them down on 1 guy.
1 day.
That fixes it.
Battery.
Be the sergeant.
It's possible that this die just complaining about. I
Yeah.
should say complaining, but
He said Rick's mic again. Yeah, that's all.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out the battery really quick.
Okay.
That might help it all. Since this battery was on too long.
Okay. My 3 attacks back.
Go for it.
Or, yeah, 3 attacks back. Oh, that's the false emperor on all 3 of them.
Nice, well done.
All hit. 6 hits.
So 3 attacks, 6 hits.
Because I got +1, that's the false emperor does stack with +1s. And only 2 wound. But hey, he went down like swinging.
Yeah. He's a happy fella.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so needing 3s. Got 1, so take a wound.
Take a wound.
And 1. Alright, let's put this in the guy who's not a sergeant. It's right there. And then I think that's probably going to cover it for me. Gonna need leadership test from you because you lost 4 guys in that unit.
Yep. I'm fine.
Okay, and I think that's going to go ahead and close it up for the turn. So
Yep.
at the end of the turn, I will engage on all fronts for 4 points, or 3 points.
3 points.
And then I am going to. I got the button push, so I'll get my 10 points maxed out for the scramblers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and give that to you right away.
And then both the moments not till the end of your turn. So
Yep.
go ahead.
And the battle round.
Yeah. So Cade's gonna get a CP to start his turn.
Yep.
Up to 3.
Up to 3.
And you're still at 2, Rick?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I saved my CP. There's no reason to burn it right now. I think I'm being just effective enough every turn. Being able to kill entire units is good
What are you getting for your primary there, Kade?
I hold 1 objective for 5 points,
Okay.
which hurts.
Yeah, you often I get the primaries towards the end of the game here. I think you are turn 3, so you can still do it.
I can do it. But I'm going to be losing my deployment zone here pretty quickly.
I'm trying. Yeah, it comes down to what you're putting down. Where you're putting down. I think I might end up losing mine too.
Yeah. You want to move your books?
Indeed. Do that.
My rafters will be pushing the button in your deployment zone.
Yeah.
Over here.
Now you've pushed 2 so
This
far?
is the last one.
This is the last
This
one.
is the last one.
Okay, so he'll get his 10 for his secondaries as well on that. Good for you. Congratulations.
Go ahead and give that to him right away.
I'm going to go ahead and mark you up to 3 for your CP here. So,
Thank you.
he gets +1 for his command phase. What we got left here for assets? It's basically your deep strikes, your assets left in Leviathan.
This guy will fall back.
Makes sense.
I'll just hop over here.
Sure.
Because that's. Oh,
Is that 12? There you go.
I don't want to go on the terrain feature. But I can go. Oh, my bad. But I can go like this, so I will.
Fair enough. Get some shoosty shoots in there, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much it at this point.
Might as well.
Shoots and shoots.
Do some stuff while you can.
Yep. And I have a Chaos Ward.
John said no, the mic still didn't work.
Mic didn't work. Okay.
Is it like the volume on the thing?
You know, I'm picking it up right here whenever you're talking, but
I'm gonna switch out.
alright.
I'll try this one to see if maybe whatever one we're having problems with earlier goes away. I don't know. Just shots in the dark.
Alright, John, I'll try and fix it for you here, see if it does work.
Okay.
We got lots of mics. It's just mics work.
So pushing your button. They have to move this 5 inches closer.
Sure, why not?
Because they're going to try to kill you.
All right, you'll have to let me know how that works. Hopefully that sounds a little better. I don't know.
Hopefully they can pick you up now. But again, yeah, you're still picking up on my screen.
Yeah, I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't make it scratchy too, because these mics might end up doing that.
I might as well move these guys 6.
Hey, got some Marines coming my way. Sure, why not?
Because they're going to try to kill you.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I just don't want you to have cover saves.
Oh, you're moving within 12, you mean?
Yep. And I still get my rapid fire, so. Movement done.
Might be worth spending a CP here.
Come on.
Spending CP.
Well, I can give him -1 to hit, but it's probably not worth it for a CP.
Okay.
He already had to move closer to me to get it, so
So shooting
we'll give him a reward.
everything from them into the
Vanguard vets.
vet.
Sure.
So autocannon, both hit,
Yeah.
both wound, AP1.
So 3 up pushed to a 2 up, so back to a 3 up.
You don't have cover save.
They have storm shields.
Oh, so you have yeah.
So 1 takes a wound.
1 takes a wound. Dead.
They're 2 damage piece?
Yeah.
Correct. You have bolters left?
Yeah.
Do I care? Probably not. One Vanguard doesn't change the world, I don't think. So,
1 hit, no wound.
okay.
Do they have 2 wounds?
They have 2 wounds apiece. All Space Marines are 2 wounds, except for Scouts.
Scouts don't got enough organs.
Yeah. Which I think is silly, but whatever. Did he say anything about my mic?
Not yet.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I checked down here, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Flamers and a storm cannon there, and then a storm cannon there.
Ooh. So, split up the storm cannons, 1 at each Hellblaster squad.
Yep.
Okay.
8 flamers.
Oh, these are the flamers, okay. So 1 of each weapon system at each. Is that what you're doing?
1 storm cannon, 1 storm cannon, flamers.
There. I like that.
2 wounds. AP1.
Okay. And you did not spend a CP for my aura?
No.
Okay. So AP1, you're inside of 12, right?
Yes. Because I wouldn't be able to
Made the
shoot
save anyway?
if I wasn't.
Makes sense.
Storm cannon to unit.
Yeah.
6 hit.
Like the old rules. Anybody roll like vehicles and stuff?
4 wounds.
Okay. AP1. These are on the same black squad
Same
there?
black squad. They're fine.
Wow. Okay. They were apparently pretty stubborn. Got
3 into the other squad.
all right. 4 ups. They're in cover, so 3 ups. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So 1
One
takes
dead.
2 damage.
You shouldn't be in the possible range. You might be.
I will double check, but you're probably right.
Maybe just in.
Just in.
Roll 2 dice.
All right. Let's see if this makes a difference. It does.
Does.
1's down to 1.
Yeah, I'll shoot my 1 plasma shot into that squad.
Sure.
Hit. Doesn't work.
Fair.
Not great.
Oh, dude. Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot 2 plasmas, 2 commie bolters into that squad, all of the flamers, and
Bolters.
2 flamers and 2 commie bolters into the intercessors in front of me.
Sure.
So the 2 plasma first, hitting on 4s. Both miss.
Okay.
And then the 2 commie bolters. Hitting on 4s.
Do they count as combi bolters?
Huh?
Do they count as bolters or combi bolters?
Commie.
Because a combi weapon's a bolter and a special weapon.
Yes.
So you only get rapid fire 1,
Rapid fire 2.
rapid fire 2 storm bolters.
No. They're rapid fire 2. Commie bolters is rapid fire 2.
It's not a combi bolter, it's a combi plasma weapon.
It's a commie bolter with a commie plasma connected to
I
it.
think you think a combi bolter is a weapon you have to take
Terminator is
specifically.
or is it a bolt gun?
Yeah, because
Oh.
storm bolters are normal.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
So I didn't know
Because
that.
they actually have an option to take a combi bolter as well, which turns it into a storm bolter.
Yeah. So if you don't take the,
That's right, yeah.
got it. That's my bad. I didn't know.
It's all good.
So it's this many shots, 2 hit, 1
wound?
wound. Yep.
Okay, AP 0.
Yep. 2 up.
And that's in this
2 up.
squad here.
2 up.
Okay. There we go.
And then 2 flamers.
8
Eight
shots.
shot.
There you go. Pretty good. Much better than average. There we go. 4.
4 wounds,
All right.
which is average.
AP 0, 3s.
3 ups, take a
One
wound.
takes a wound. And they're within range of the apothecary because the 1 is within range of the captain there. So still takes a wound though.
And then
Okie dokie. So we'll mark him up. We'll get a couple more of these wounds too.
2 more wounds.
Okay. AP 0 again. Alright,
One
one
more
takes a
damage.
wound. Apothecary. No, okay. So one dies. There we go. What else you got for me?
Oh, actually, that model should have died at the end of your turn.
For what?
For it wasn't in coherency.
Um,
So I would have killed another model.
why wasn't he in coherency?
Because you didn't have him within 2 guys.
Did somebody die during my turn?
No, you just you thought he was in a triangle, but he was way out on.
Well, okay, so movement legally, they have to be, when you move them, they have to end in range. So he would have had to have been in range at the end of my move.
Gotcha.
So he would have been in no matter what. I'm
Got it.
forced to move them
Got it. So when you
closer.
originally
I'll just-
moved them, he was in the wrong spot.
Right. I would have to lose a guy in order for another guy to drop.
Yeah,
Because of the way
only
movement
to break
works.
coherency like that is through half stays.
Right. So that was my bad. I should have
Yeah,
fixed
just
the move.
make
but-
sure everyone, because it's like, hey, this unit's in a triangle, this one's in a triangle, and then you have one guy out there.
Right. Yeah.
So then,
How many guys are left in there? 6. Okay.
all the commie bolters into the
Infiltrators? Sure.
infiltrators.
Alrighty.
And within.
Do they get a +1 to hit or no?
No. Well, I can give them a +1 to hit.
Just debating on whether or not it's worth giving you a -1 here.
Yeah. I'm currently at a -1, so it wouldn't matter.
You're at a -1 currently?
Yeah, because I'm 12 inches out and you're in range vision.
Okay. And you're not spending the CP. Okay,
I
that's fine.
could spend the CP.
Yeah.
Are you spending CP? Because
No, not unless you react to it.
we, at the same time, decide if we're spending a CP.
What do you have for CP right now? 3?
I have 3.
No, if you want to spend the CP, go for it.
Okay, so you're forfeiting your. Because I'm
I
spending a CP
don't
for
need to
+1
spend the
hit.
stratagem. Yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah.
not. No reason for me to give you
So I'll be hitting on 2s.
So you are spending the CP.
Oh, I'm hitting on 3s.
So he's spending the CP, putting him down to 2, and then he's going to get +1 to hit.
Yes. Because I have higher leadership than you, because Terminators have higher leadership base than your unit.
Sergeant has 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terminators have +1 leadership than normal Marines, so.
I didn't know if the Primaris made a difference. So if it doesn't,
No,
that's fine.
Primaries won't make a difference.
Yeah. No problem.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, nah. Do I need to spend the CP? You already get cover saves, and
Use a
not
strategy.
worth it.
Shoot
Not
his-
using the CP. You have a 2-up save. It's not really worth trying to get past it.
I'm gonna Kade, I already spent.
Unspend it.
Unspend it.
All right. So you're hitting on 4s this time?
4.
Yeah, it only costs you, what, 2 dice? That's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Made the right call.
I agree.
If you would have worse than 2-up saves, it would have been different. But
Yeah.
4.
Okay. 2 ups. Good to go.
Yep.
Rock and roll. Alright. What else we got?
That's it. Charge phase.
He didn't shoot his plasma.
Yeah, I did.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh.
Failed a wound. Charge phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge the Terminators into your... Good?
Go for it.
Okay.
I mean, you were going to do it, so might
Yep.
as well let you have it.
And a charge.
Alrighty. I wonder, can I deadly prize with deadly prize? And it's a Raven Guard infantry unit. Okay, cool. Well, that's interesting.
I'm going to charge your Captain and Apothecary with him, spending 2 CP.
My captain and apothecary.
Spending 2 CP for +2 my charge and a 3d6 charge.
What does he currently need for charge?
10 against the Apothecary.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if I was able to overwatch, it'd be with the captain.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably fine. So you're spending your CP
Spending 2 CP.
to get a
So I need
3d6
an
charge.
8-inch on 3 dice.
8 inches.
8 on a 3 dice.
Because he gives himself +2.
Yes, because I'm in a terrain feature. So I'm there with 5 extra movement.
There you go.
Go right there.
Okay. Let's see here. So what else do you have to charge? Anything? I guess I'll check.
Nothing else to charge.
I'm gonna check for heroic intervention here. It's within 3.
Can fit though. Cannot fit. So can't get there.
Okay. Fair.
Now the question is, you don't have any melee weapons, correct?
The captain I think has a combat knife, but I could be wrong.
You do. You do have +1 to wound though.
Mm-hmm. He does have a combat knife,
Mm-hmm.
so it'd be AP -1. Not
And the
super
captain,
special.
and the captain has an invuln, but the apothecary doesn't.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna start with the character,
Okay.
and I'm going to do all of his attacks into the apothecary.
Yeah, makes sense. Try and tie it to Levi if you can.
Yep. Well, I can because I can go like this now.
His base can't fit between 2.
Yes, I can. It was a clear fit between the two. So now I'm going to count it.
Okay.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and 5s are deaths to the False Emperor. Because I have +1 to hit because of the 2-inch extra movement stratagem.
Sure.
So all hit and 3 deaths to the False Emperors.
Get on 5s.
Yeah, on 5s.
It's a Night Lord thing, right?
Yeah, because I have +1 to hit.
Yeah, if it's not unmodified, that's right. All right, cool.
And then
Well, they're probably going to lose it altogether, from what it sounds like.
what are they going to lose altogether?
That's the False Emperor. Death Guard lost it, so.
Death Guard never really had...
They're not necessarily, like,
They're not
specifically cast
necessarily
base
losing it. It's because Death Guard have their...
They got something in place.
Yeah.
They got +1 attack or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, their models already got it, but they have their contagions now.
Right.
They got their contagion.
So needing 4s? Or is he strength 5?
3 wound.
So he's got a power sword, right?
Could have vetted. 3 go through.
What's the AP?
3. So you got 6 ups.
All right. What's the damage?
2. So I don't kill you.
Won't kill him.
Well, I do have a chainsaw attack.
4
So.
up feeling the pains. Or 6 up feeling the pains. Okay, down to 1.
Chainsword. Hit.
Yep.
Chainsword. Actually, I'm gonna CP one of the 2s. So it does go through one more.
Using your last CP.
Last CP. I need to
One of
kill
the
it.
2s.
2's the wound. I'm re-rolling it for the power sword. So one more goes through. Well, I need to kill him.
Okay. No.
2 damage.
Yeah, the problem I had
One
with it
at a
was because
time,
it
so
was-
I would have been hit. It's fast rolling.
No, I get it. The problem I had with it was the fact that it was after I made my rolls, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't have known.
Well,
But it's fine. It's
I
fine.
mean,
It's fine. I don't-
even if you made one of them, it still would have been. I still want one more going through.
It's fine. It's put you out of CP. I'm okay with that.
I have no CP.
All right. So go ahead and finish your Terminator attacks. It's not really worth interrupting on you.
Okay, I'll do the power fist first. That many hit.
Okay.
2 wound. 6 ups.
This is on the Intercessors.
Intercessors.
Okay.
2 damage pop.
Apothecary's gone, so it'll outright kill him.
So kill 2.
So 1, 2. There we go.
Power swords. All hit with 2 death to the false emperor.
Sure.
1 miss. Winning on 3s.
Those were 2 damage peaks, huh?
Yeah, power fist.
Pretty vicious.
That many neg 2s. Or neg 3s, so 6 ups.
Oh, chain swords, right?
Power
Or
fist.
power swords.
Power swords. Power swords.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
So 1, 2, 3. So
Nope, 5 failed.
5's. Yeah, because they're not in cover. Okay. So yeah, that'll probably get him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there were 7 left. So. Okie dokie.
Then your attack's back.
Yeah. So
And,
we'll go ahead and do the captain first, I guess. I think he's just gonna base your dude.
I will get into an inch.
All right, now he gets 6 attacks. 3, 6, plus 1 for his combat knife. And then... Oh, I guess we should have looked at this, but you had to be 12 inches outside of my range from the captain when you deployed your character.
Oh,
He shouldn't technically have made a charge. I forgot the captain was Phobos too. So that's okay. It's done and over with. So
yeah, because
that's not a problem at this point.
I would have went for the ancient then.
Yeah, you would have been like at the very least, at the
Yeah.
best you could do would be these 2.
Well, it would have been the ancient and then the
Yeah, if
Leviathan.
you would have like came over here or something, you still could have made the charge.
Well, I would have just been on top of there.
Yeah. So either way. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do my 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
7 attacks.
He's got 5 base,
base,
plus 1 for
plus
shock
2,
assault,
yeah.
plus 1 for combat knife.
And it's on 2s.
It's on 2s. Dead false emperors. And then strength 4.
2.
2 at AP minus 1.
You get plus 1 wound, but there was no 3s.
Okay.
Because your character against the character.
Yeah.
And then takes 1.
Okay.
2, 4. Leviathan gets a couple of attacks.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5, right? Something like that.
No. 4 probably. On the getting
4 attacks,
charged.
plus 1 for shock assault. 5. All right, here we go. He hits on 3s in combat. So there we go. And actually, does he benefit from the Raven Guard
Yeah.
doctrine bonus?
Probably.
Yeah, I think he does. So that 2 actually does hit. 'Cause he's a character.
Do you get plus 1 to hit and wound?
Plus 1 hit and wound, yep.
Okay.
All right, and then there you go. 5 wounds. AP nothing, because I don't...
No AP.
Takes
Two.
2. Okay. Deal. All right, so then the Intercessors are gone. Nothing to worry about there. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're tallying it up here, end of the turn. What are you looking at, Kade?
10 points.
No leadership's needed.
2 points for engage.
Okay.
And that's that.
That's that.
So just the 2 points for engage, really, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I got you for pushing your third button.
Yep.
And I will get the full 4 points for Oath of Moment.
Oh, and 3 points for character dead.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. You assassinate.
You did get assassinate.
So, actually, did I kill a character this turn or no?
No.
Yeah, because only 2 you had was
You-
him and then the Jump Lord.
Yeah.
All right, so I needed to kill a vehicle monster or
Character,
characters,
which
and I
you
did
did
not
not.
do. But I will still get 3
Did
points.
not fail morale.
So I have a unit within 6 inches of the center, and then I did not fail a morale test or fall back. So I'm good. All right, so 3 for Oath of Moment, and then moving into my turn, which will put me to 3. Yeah. Start of my turn. Let's go ahead and jump into the command phase. I'll give Shrike. We'll give the extra. We'll give the reroll attacks or reroll hits to the Vanguard veterans. Let's see, because he can't benefit from his own rule. So let's give himself the rerolls, and then we'll give the Ancients +1 hit power. I probably actually should have gave it to one of those guys. Captain could have done the work. I think this turn we'll give it to the Captain.
Okay.
So he gets +1 to hits. Now, my Doctrine is no longer available because I'm going out of the tactical into assault.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see here. The Ancient, I think, is just going to move up here. We'll move these Hellblasters here. Just kind of spread out and keep away from the Terminators if I can. Gotta keep hitting it. It hurts. Every time, man, every time. All right, Levi's going to go back here, and I'm actually going to spend 2 CP Mars if you would.
Okay.
I'm going to use False Flight, so use it when a Raven Guard unit from your army falls back. I can shoot and charge. Let's see, moves 8. So move him there. 2 is marking his remaining wounds.
Yep.
Okay. Hellblasters. They might as well move up and help out with this character here. You killed my apothecary, so I can't heal the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I leave the Phobos Captain? Kind of feel like maybe I should. Yeah, we'll put these guys right here. Put him in range. That way he gets the buff too. Hellblasters need their buffs. Healthy boys. Now these guys move 12.
Yep.
So they need to die. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, at the start of the turn, I guess, did I get 15 again?
Yep, you're maxed out primaries.
Okay, so I'm maxed on primaries. I guess we'll go ahead and move the Vanguards and Shrike.
Is he maxed on? I have him at 25.
So,
Oh, yeah, you're 5 points short.
so okay, yeah, need 5 more.
He's at, because there was a turn you got
You just
10.
stopped me and got me for 10, yeah. Okay. Just need to check his move quickly. It's 14. It is 14. Okay. I'm going to switch with you here if you don't mind.
Mhm.
All right, so these guys are going to move 12. Shrike. Do I want to spend the CP for advance and charge?
Is it 1 CP for that?
It's 1 CP for that. Question is, can Shrike take him down? Now, he's on a terrain feature. He gets a 3-up invuln.
I have a 3-up invuln.
And then with Shrike's
No,
AP,
1 up to
Shrike's AP will put you down to AP -4, so you will be on
3
your
up
invuln.
invuln.
But if he does kill him, then he can tie up to Levi. Pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll. Yeah, we'll blow my last CP. Shrike's gonna go ahead and advance and charge.
What?
Oh, ugh, gross. All right. Actually, I think he has revolt advances. Reroll, advance and charge. Yep. In the box. There we go. 4. All right. So he's going 18. You want to mark that spot for me? Okay. There we go. I'm going to need a little bit of a decent charge.
8 inch. Yeah, 8 inch with the phantom inch.
Is that with fly?
Yeah. It's not to go up.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Have to be
that's
outside
okay.
of an inch of you. So if I put them right here,
7 inch then,
so 7 inches. Okay.
if you do it that way.
And then I'm pretty sure the Vanguards can kill those guys, so I think we'll just go ahead and advance. Lieutenant? Ugh. So your Terminators are going to take that corner probably. I wonder if it's worth just peeling off of it right now, because that'll leave it open. Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and add, whatever, I can get extra movement from the jump here once I pile in and all that. So we'll utilize that instead of burning all my reroll stuff. Okay, okay, so the only thing I need to move still is the infiltrators. And they have about done their job, so I'm pretty content with getting them away from your Terminators. So we'll go 3 and then down and then 1. Okay. Actually, you know what? I could go. That's breachable, so I have to keep that in mind. We'll just go straight back. Might as well make your charge at least somewhat difficult if you want them over here. So there's the guy that's marked. Okay, I think we're good. All right, end of my movement phase. We're going to go into the shoosting phase. No command points for rerolls here. Do you have anything left to deep strike?
No, because it's turn 4.
Turn 4, okay. So, I am troops, so you'd have to kill more. No, you'd have to kill all of them to get rid of the objective secured. Okay, so if he focuses on killing Terminators, I think we should be okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do some stuff here. Your Levi isn't my biggest threat, so let's go ahead and shoot Blackout at him. Both hit. He's not a -1, is he?
Nope.
Okay. And then strength 5.
1.
So just the 1. AP -3 for the pistol.
Good. 5.
Okay.
I made my covers.
Yeah. All right, Lieutenant, we'll
Frag grenade?
yeah, we'll just throw a crack grenade.
Big grenade.
Hits. Ooh, it would have been worth it to throw a frag there, huh? Does not wound. Okay. Those guys will do the same thing.
Grenade. Hit.
Frag hits. It does wound. AP -1. -2, right, for the Doctrine?
No, grenades turn 1.
Oh, that's right. You're right. That's kind of weird.
Well, it's like missile
Grenade
launcher,
launchers, I guess,
you
would
know.
benefit from it, so that makes sense. All right, let's see here. We'll do the 5 infiltrators there. Try to take out that 1 Marine.
Yep.
So 3s,
6 wounds.
6s do. There was 2 in there. Okay, thanks for catching that. I didn't.
I got you
forgot
this
about that.
time because you mentioned it.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
And
it.
4 more wounds.
All right,
Okay.
so 6 wounds in total.
Okay. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. He's dead.
Oh,
I was really hoping no
he
one.
tried.
He tried.
He tried. All right, these guys here did not move, so they should be able to bolter drill. And they are in 24 inches, so they're good. So 10 shots there into the Raptors.
Minus
And they're
1.
at -1.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll take the 3s out. And that actually made a huge difference.
Yep.
Lost 3. Okay. There was 1 6 in there.
No, there wasn't.
No?
No. I didn't see a 6.
Well,
Yep.
I thought it sounded. That's fine. That's fine.
Highest roll I saw was a 5.
It,
So
it really doesn't matter to
yeah.
me all that much. So that's fine.
I didn't get a good look, but that's
Okay.
all I saw.
2 AP minus 0, or yeah, 0.
Good.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do the. I don't know. I'll shoot the pistol from my captain into your commander.
That's right.
Hits.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. Let's do the apothecary, or the ancient, I mean. Bolter drill into.
No. Or the Leviathan.
I think they're going to slaughter them, so I don't have to really worry about that.
Is it even worth shooting at this point?
The thing is the Levi is really not worth even trying to kill.
Yeah.
So, your Terminators aren't far enough up the board. So let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's shoot everything else first, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll have a better line of sight to something. Okay, so the Hellblasters, I think they would have to shoot the Levi, right?
Yeah.
Unless I wanted the Raptors for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They can't take me off the point, so I'm not worried too much about that. Let's check some line of sight right here.
What are you trying to shoot into? Terminators? One guy can see. I suppose, yeah, they both
Two?
can, yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the 6 shots from them into there. I'm going to supercharge them because at this point, hell with it. Let's do it. Oh, come on now.
Oh, kill
That
him.
still fries one. All right. So 3 at AP 4.
Yep. Two dead.
Okay, and then when he dies, the banner on a 4.
Nope, not in range. Unless
Oh.
it's a 9-inch range.
He was right here, and it is a 9-inch range.
Okay.
The banner aura gives it +3 inches.
Okay.
So, okay, so 3 shots again. All hit. 3's to wound. Or 2's to wound, because no, 3's
Nope,
to wound.
3's to
I'm
wound.
strength 7, that's right.
One might did. Or you
The assaults are strength 7.
didn't declare it, but I'll let you say that.
Well, I supercharged the first time, so yeah. Stick with the results. Okay, let's shoot the. Gosh. How many guys we got left? Just the one Terminator?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a 2 up saved. Or 1 up saved.
Yeah. Okay, alright, I guess I don't really have much of a choice. I kind of have to go into him, so let's just shoot the Hellblasters and him, try and punch some damage down.
Okay.
I'm going to supercharge him.
Okay.
Normally I wouldn't, but if I can kill him, I get extra shots, so why not? Alright, so we're rolling the 1. There we go. All hit.
Did you pull a specific one, or did you pull the not sergeant on purpose?
That is the sergeant.
Okay, roll a 4.
For what?
You didn't roll to see which one
He
it
was wounded. The one that was in the
It
back
doesn't
had
matter
one wound
because you
already.
pulled the model that shot the Hellblaster that killed him.
So the Hellblaster that shot was the one that was wounded. He had 1 wound, and then he died.
Does it do a mortal, or does it kill a model if you fail?
If you overcharge your plasma, it kills the model.
Yes. So
But you have to take from the model that's already wounded.
No, you take it from the model that shot the weapon. You don't take from the unit, you take the model.
When you remove models, it's not
Yeah.
from...
No.
It's
Is that how it is?
whatever the model is.
So on a 4+, it was a sergeant, or whatever you choose.
We'll do, I guess, 4+ on the start. 4+ it's the other dude, the guy I removed. So it would be the sergeant then.
Yeah, it's whoever's carrying the weapon.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference to me.
It does for me because morale shenanigans, he
Yeah.
can fail.
He's got a leadership 7.
-1 right now
Okay,
because of my lord.
fair. Okay, so those were for the Hellblasters to hit.
Yep.
And then rolling to wound, I need 3s. Alright, so
You need 5.
5,
No, those 4s miss, so 3.
strength 7, toughness 8.
Or T7. You need 4s then.
They were 8 at one point. I think they reduced it though. Yeah, they're T7 now. So 5 at AP -4 on the Levi. So 5 ups. Do it, do it.
Takes 3.
Okay. Might as well plink at it while I get an opportunity. Okay. I think everything's shot except for the Levi, huh? All right, Levi it is. We're going to put... Termy's got, what, 2 left? See the sergeant?
Yep.
Okay, he's not going to kill the Levi, and I'm basically going to tie him up the rest of the game. So we will put everything I can into the Levi.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about the Raptors. So yeah. All right, storm cannons to start with. Here we go. All right, force wounds. All right, so 2, 4, 6 at AP1.
Takes 2.
Okay, and then the
Focus.
Volkites. Okay. Need 5s, so 3.
Takes 1.
Okay. Plink, plink, plink. All right. Well, that wasn't like super duper effective, but I think I did what I needed to. So let's go ahead and do some charges. I think the very first thing I want to do is I'm going to charge your Terminator with the Leviathan.
Okay, set to defend. +1 to hit. There.
Super duper there. Okay. And we might as well base him so he can't move. All I need to do is be within 3 of that objective, so we're good. All right, and then, so you're out of CP, huh?
Yep.
Okay, let's charge the, we'll do Shrike into the Termi.
Go for
Here.
it. Set to defend. +1
All
to
right,
hit.
so we needed a 7, and re-rolling chips.
Made
5,
4
6, 7, he's good. All right. I'm going to do the Lieutenant. He's there.
Okay.
And then, of course, the Vanguard veterans, they're there.
Hey, no. 5 inches.
We'll
Don't
do it
don't
when I
extra
pile in,
movement.
so.
Yep.
It's all good. Okay, so the last thing I want to do, just to make sure that I don't have any problems with this guy for the rest of the game, is we will throw the one single Hellblaster into him
Go for it.
on a 6. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to make it. It's within 7.
Yep. Random inch.
He might squash him anyway, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Just for redundancy purposes, because you don't do any damage in melee, I will throw the Ancient in there as well.
Sure.
No, we'll make it. I need a unit within 6 of the center.
Which is your.
The captain can do it, and so can the Hellblasters. And the Levi can't outright kill the Hellblasters, probably. So, unless you slaughter Shrike, I think we'll throw the Hellblasters into him as well.
Okay.
I meant the Leviathan, that's not your character.
7.
With an 8.
With an 8.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. As long as I got a guy that's going to hold the center, it matters. All right. I don't think any other charges need to be made, so let's go ahead and kick off. And you said you don't have CP, so let's go ahead and start with Shrike. Might as well do the fun stuff first.
Okay.
Now he gets 6 base, +1. And then he's got 2 lightning claws, but his talents do not give him extra attacks. Oh, I got to roll a d6, and on a 4+, he's going to suffer a mortal wound. It's whenever I end him charge move. So I'll take 1 mortal. All right. Okay. 6, 7 attacks. Here we go. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Not so much for that chapter master rule. Moving on strength 4, so force wound. All right.
Killed.
Lightning claw reroll.
Oh, no, you're inclined. Gross. Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
all of them.
So 7 at AP -4.
So 2 damage a pop.
Each one is 42. A 3 pinballs helping him.
Yep. He doesn't die, but he's down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay. He's got 6 to start with?
Yep. Terminator Lord has +1 wound.
Fair enough. Okay, Shrike will, I guess, just jump up and get closer to him.
Yep.
Let's have some fun. Okay, let's move into Lieutenant there, might as well.
Yep.
Keep working along the board. Now, he's got lightning claws, so he gets 2 extras, 3 base, plus 1 for shock assault. Alright, here we go. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls because they don't benefit from that stuff anymore. And then force to wound. Rerolling wounds. So just the 1 at AP minus 1. Minus 3, sorry. Alright, and then the Vanguard veterans. So we'll go ahead and finish this consolidation. The Vanguards are just going to work their way around here. Like so. 4 guys. Vets get 3. I don't remember if they get 2 or 3 apiece.
Probably 2.
I think they're
Maybe
2. 2 and then 1 for the sergeant.
Yeah.
So there's 4 guys in there.
Are they double lightning claw or storm shield?
They're
Storm
single
Shield.
lightning
So we
claws.
got
So
3
1
attacks
extra
each.
each.
Yep.
2, 3,
Oh, 4 attacks because they tried.
4, and then because of shock assault. So 4 more. Alright. Here we go. 3s.
Fours.
Alright, there's your saves at AP3.
1.
Sorry, I mean,
1 6. 2 6s.
so far so good. Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I mean,
could have made it.
if I did it.
Maybe could have, should have. Alright, and then we'll just go towards the nearest enemy unit, which is over here. So, meh, meh, meh. Spread them out a little bit so my lieutenant's not vulnerable. Alright, continuing on. Let's go ahead and do the Leviathan. It's 4 plus 1 for shock assault.
Is it 4 base? Or
4
3
base
base?
plus 1. Hits on 3s, so 4 hits. 3s to wound. So 2 saves, AP minus 1 because I'm in the doctrine.
Fine.
Good, okay. Alright, Hellblasters, or no, Captain, or no, you get to go before the Captain
Yeah.
does. So,
But you do get Hellblast.
Hellblasters, that's not the Sergeant, but there's a Sergeant in the other squad.
Yep.
So, I think, let's get him within a half inch of a half inch, I guess. There we go. Alright, so 5 attacks from the one dude. No, 4 attacks because he's not an intercessor. And then 3 attacks from the other guy. Okay. 2s miss. Need 5s. So 1 and AP 1.
Good.
Okay, and then the other one. 3.
Should just roll them at the same time. Nothing.
Well, it's for consolidation purposes. So
Even then, I wouldn't argue.
we're just going to touch his base. There we go. All right, so you get to pick and then go. Who's fighting first?
My captain, because you know that's how it's done.
Makes sense.
I'll hit.
Sure. One wound.
1 wound.
All right. Failed
2
save.
damage.
All right, so he's down to 3. I think Phobos had 5. Phobos do have 6 actually, so he's down to 4. Okay, so then he's going to get 6 attacks this time. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2s. No rerolls. And then
4s.
4s again. There you go. So 4 at AP minus 2.
AP minus 1.
Combat knife, and then my doctrine.
Yeah. Our combat knives AP 1.
Yeah, they're chainswords now.
Are you sure? No, they get extra attack, but they don't get extra AP.
Didn't they upgrade them?
No, why would they be chainswords?
Wasn't a chain?
No, actually, I think they're AP1, but they
Are
don't give an
they?
extra attack.
No, they definitely give an extra attack, just like chainswords do. But what were chainswords upgraded to with the new edition?
AP1.
Was that all it was?
Yeah,
So yeah, then they're the ones that didn't get it. Combat knives didn't get it.
so
Then.
I'd lose 1.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just like, there's no way they made combat knives chainswords.
they weren't. Yeah, they were just
They
under
were
chainswords.
chainswords,
But I don't remember.
but now they're not.
For some
So
reason,
I
I was
take
thinking they had
1.
them.
No, they're different.
Okay, so that does it. You get to swing back with those 2 units there and your
Yep.
Terminator that's still alive.
Chaos Lord and Terminator armor gets 5 swings
Sure.
with 1, 2 death to the false emperors because I gave them +1. Wounding on 3s. 5 wounds, AP 2.
Alright. Strike says a 4 up, EP minus 2, 3 that pushes him to 2 up. Minus 2 you said?
Or
So
minus,
4 up either way, doesn't matter.
minus 2, yep.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
boy.
the damage?
1 each, so he takes 4.
Okay. So he's still alive.
Yeah.
That's good. Down to 2. Damn, Shrike. Why are you failing me like that?
Feel a little woozy.
Yeah. He left the dude at 1, only to turn around and take almost all his wounds back.
Yeah. And then 4 attacks from the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Leadership based on your one.
So
minus
4 up either way,
plus
doesn't matter.
minus
My
two.
leadership because of the ancient. Within 9. So.
What's his base leadership?
He's not a sergeant, so base leadership 7.
Leadership is 7, 6. Yeah. I'll attack him because
Why not?
why not?
You didn't kill him.
No death because they don't get it.
2?
3. Or no, they're strength. They're not strength.
6,
Strength
6 or
7.
something. 7, yeah.
2.
AP?
Kill him. It's just the one dude.
Okie dokie. Alright, does he
On a 4 up, he gets 1 attack.
get to fight?
Nope.
Nope. Oh well.
And then 3 movement, 3 movement.
Alright, so what do we got here?
4 attacks into your dread.
Sure.
Hitting on 3s. 2 deaths. Wounding on 3s. 1.
Just a 1. AP 2? Or 3 for the power fist.
1 damage on you.
Alright. Well, that's not fun. Why would you do such a thing?
Cause
Now, Levi's have 14 wounds, or?
yeah, 14. So you're down to 13.
Okay.
Yeah, scratch the paint.
Mm-hmm.
He actually just brushed the snow off of him. That's all he did.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so now we have the end of the turn. I am engaging on every front for 3 points. I have... Oh, let's see. Deploy is done already, so oath of moment doesn't matter till next turn. So yeah, your go.
Yep.
Do you have any leadership tests I need done?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I got 1.
Termies? Okay. They're good. Alright, cool.
It really sucks.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of melee, essentially. That's it.
No points for me.
Nothing?
No primaries?
No primary.
Nope, I pulled them off.
Okay.
We're going to... This is still end of turn 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
And your CP.
Do you have a fallback and shoot strat or
I
no?
have a fallback and charge strat,
Oh,
which will happen.
well, that's okay.
Yeah.
We got a lot of bodies over here. Quite a lot of dead dudes.
Yep.
You want to throw the close-up cam, Mars?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So here's kind of where we're sitting right now. Center of the table is just heavily contested all over the place. I currently hold it because of the ancient, but both captains are going head-to-head right here, trying to ping each other to death. Got some termies over here that unfortunately, because of their deployment, they won't be able to make a huge impact on the rest of the game. Got Levi and Termy tied up here.
3.
You said you got 3 points from engage all front, Rick?
I did, yes.
By my calculation, that puts you at 69.
Okay, you want to switch her back over?
Okay.
Thank you. After you, sir. Any more complaints about the mics at all, or no?
No, I've been checking it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's weird because like when we were checking these mics beforehand, these are the ones that were being kind of quiet. So I don't know what's going on.
Fall back. Fall back.
28 to 69 right now. Rick's got a pretty commanding lead. But
Yeah. Well, the thing, like I said, with Raven Guard is you just park on primaries and they have to move you off. And Kade's got a lot of assets, but like he was losing too much early on, and he just wasn't able to capture them fast enough.
It's you hurt my one flank that really mattered the most.
Losing those 2 units right off the bat put too much pressure on, I think, at this
Even
point.
if I had one wound on the Contemptor, this would be a slightly different game.
Sure, yeah. Being able to fire and doing some other stuff.
Because
with
I
it.
could have killed the 2 guys I didn't kill, and then they wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Yeah.
so there's still plenty of points to be had, but yeah, I don't think
I am not
it's in
in
the stars for Kade to
not in a good
make a
spot.
comeback.
But I will be getting engaged for 3 points this turn. Going to try to kill a character.
Makes sense. Trying to get more assassinate built up.
And yeah, so
Turn me back. Okay.
yeah. Oh, might as well take advantage of my shots while I have them.
Sure.
Because it's a 9-inch charge from the one guy, so.
Yeah.
Because I can't shoot them. But I can
Shoot the birdies.
the birds. So
Yeah.
might as well do it.
Might as well.
And yeah. So pistols there.
Sure. Let's move into the shooting phase.
One big grenade and pistols there.
Alright,
so
so we got
big grenade,
Raptors into the
hit.
infiltrators.
wounds,
There you go.
AP
Minus 1.
1. Take it. Kill a model.
Sure.
4 pistols. 1, 2 hit. No wounds. All the commie bolters into the
Shooting the
Or-
combi potion as well.
nope, it's a commie bolter, so I'm just shooting
Bolt pistols.
the bolter. So it's rapid fire 2.
All right, hitting on.
3
Fours?
4s.
Okay.
No, you're
outside
not
of-
in a terrain feature.
They count as being in cover.
You're in cover. You get
They're
cover
not standing in
saves,
a terrain. So it's
but you're not standing in a terrain feature.
yeah. So I'll get cover. But
You get cover, but not
Yep.
-1.
Well, we got a problem.
Just the camera's being.
That many.
It's all good now.
2 ups. Or 2 ups. You're fine.
Wow. Okay. Cover it is.
Yep. I am going to shoot my storm cannons into the Hellblasters.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot the flamer and the strike.
Sure.
Because if nope, I can do that.
No, you can't target
Yes,
a
I
character.
can.
You cannot target
Yes,
a
I
character.
can. He's no
Because
lookout
there's no
sword,
lookout, sir. I see.
and
You're right,
he
you're
is a
right.
legal target.
Yeah.
But I can't shoot the flamer if I don't kill them with the storm cannon.
Makes sense. Here we go.
Really should have kept myself in very well range. Would have fine. I would have been in strike kill me range. But I can't have. Ooh, good.
Is he bracketed yet?
Nope.
What level did they bracket at? 7?
7. Yeah, half.
Fair enough. 1 more wound.
3 wounds.
Those are storm cannons. Okay, so EP -1.
4 ups.
We're good.
Kill 1.
Yep, 2 damage, right? Okay.
Does he fight back? Does he get a punch in?
No.
Because I needed to do it that way.
Yeah,
It was the
makes
only
sense.
thing I could do. And then charge phase.
Sure.
I'm going to spend a CP to charge with my Lord again into
Shrike?
your Lord.
Oh, okay, I see.
Well, you would just kill him anyway, so he's the only one that I think can kill him.
Yeah.
Strike I can maybe kill later.
Okay.
Charge them.
Yeah, go for it.
12, 11. Up here with this guy. Up here.
So we got termies over there yet too. Didn't you want to shoot the termies at the Vanguards?
Did.
Oh, you did.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's
You
right.
rolled a bunch of twos.
That's right. That's right. I was thinking for some reason I needed to make saves yet.
You know. Wobbly model.
If they fit, they fit.
Okay. Charge into the
Infiltrators?
infiltrators.
Go for it. You need a 9, you said?
Yep.
Okay. I like that. Rerolls? Nope. Man.
I needed that.
Yeah. Termies needed to do
I'm
something.
going to lose this game. Okay.
Look, man, I was rooting for you the whole time.
Charges.
I wanted it to happen. Swinging this dice for you, though. All right. That's who?
Your Lord.
Oh, okay, Lord. Sure. Yeah.
2 wounds.
Okay. 4 ups. That's good. All right, who else you got for me?
Them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
4 death to the false emperor. 2 more hits. On 4s.
Your dice are turning on you when they need you the most.
Yep.
Or when you need them the most. All right, so
One.
5 saves. These on who?
Infiltrators.
They're EP -1.
Yep. Chain swords.
Okay.
They're taking 1.
Wow. Okay.
I think I'll just call the game.
Caller?
Pretty much, yeah. It's not worth playing out because I can't really win the game at this point.
Okay. Just for the sake of doing so, I'm going to swing my captain into yours.
Oh, I'm dead. I'll just pull him. I'm not going to live.
You might.
Nope, I'm dead.
2, 3 saves.
Oh, look, I'm dead.
AP
AP1,
-1.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
just gets them. All right. Well, it started out poorly, and I think that's where we ran into our issues here. I think had you not lost 3 units right off the bat,
2. Or
it was 3 because there was
killed
a
that
Havocs
Havoc.
too. Yeah.
You get engaged on all fronts, I take it?
He will engage for 3 points. Yeah,
You get 3.
because he's within
Yeah,
outside of
I
6.
made sure I got my engage,
Okay.
but you max out primaries. I can maybe get 5 points.
Did you kill
And
a character?
nope, because he lived.
Yeah, the Hellblaster survived.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so
What we
you
got for a
this
final?
moment at the
yeah, I'll get the. Well, say I got a guy in center for 2. Did I kill a character? No.
Yes.
Did I?
right there.
You did.
Kill.
You didn't murder him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
And then didn't fall back, didn't lose morale. So
You get
Yeah.
4.
get the full 4 for that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, end of the game, really all that would have happened here is we would have had a bunch of punching back. I would have fell back
I
with some
would have
stuff.
lost everything but the Terminators and
That Terminator would have died primarily because I wouldn't even.
That Terminator squad would be fine, and the Leviathan is probably going to live, but everything else will be dead on my turn,
I think you're right.
and I can at most get.
Without playing the final turn, it's going to be 31 to 72.
Yeah. And I could at max get 5 more points.
Yeah, you'd have to strip me off of a couple of objectives at least.
I would need to strip you off this objective, and I said maybe 1 point.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's 9th edition Space Marines for you.
From what I was seeing, I think it's just chalking up to like Kade just couldn't get his dice to do enough damage.
The dice roll swinging one way, and I think, like Kade had mentioned, he wanted first turn.
I wanted it just 4 points, because the fact that you just wiped my left flank denied me 2 points.
Yeah.
And I would have had 10 more shots into Hellblasters.
Yeah.
And I probably could have charged.
Okay, so turn 1.
It all depends.
The reason that I actually kind of wanted you to do it first is because what I would have done is I would have shuffled I would have spent the CP to shuffle all the Hellblasters back here, and then I spent CP to shuffle these ones here, so there never would have been any line of sight for the units over there.
You had a whole blob there, so it would have been difficult.
Well, there was 10 right here. But
Well,
they
you
all
also
would have
had
been back
10
here.
intercessors behind there, so...
No, I know.
You would have been able to deny me shots, but I had that in mind to begin with, because
Yeah.
I had the wiggle room.
Yeah.
But
Um,
it would have set me up to where you wouldn't be able to hurt me next turn, and if I couldn't get to you, then I would have just ran.
I certainly
over
would not have
here.
hit you as hard turn 1, that's for sure.
And it's the fact that you brought 20 Hellblasters, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, it hurt me. Like,
So,
you did your turn 1
It's
thing.
a lot of damage.
And, yeah.
It's a lot of damage. The more I play these guys, the more I like them.
But, like, it's also, if I would have went first, they would have never done what they just did.
That's right. I think that's true.
Because, like, I would have pretty much full control over what they get to do, and I would be able to hurt them from afar. And,
Yeah, your army turning off my aura too hurts me a lot.
Yeah.
In terms of like you being able to fire before me, that's a big
also,
problem.
yeah, also the fact that you just got to take the objectives and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really what this army does. You know, it's got a lot of different units that are all basically infantry, and they just spread out, take objectives.
But like it also comes down to I have 1 wound compared to your 2, and
Yeah, I think that's that's another thing that
you
people
get
need to
extra
consider, too.
AP. I don't get extra AP, which I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If we had doctrines where my storm cannons were 2 AP, I'd be able to strip you off more things. And
Yeah, I think I'm excited to see the Chaos Codex because I think we're going to see a lot of changes that are going to balance them out a little better against Space Marines. I don't think Chaos is in a bad spot in terms of like what they do,
it's
but
not in a bad spot. Like
it's not enough.
all the rules, but they don't have the rules on top of those rules.
Yeah, it's not layers on layers of rules. So
Yeah, because like
Marines
like
just get the best of every world.
doctrines are a huge boon that you have.
Yeah.
Like we have the re-rolls, but that doesn't really mitigate. And
Yeah, well,
like I'm going to be losing
one
my
set of
second
re-rolls
captain.
doesn't necessarily make up for all the AP -1s that I
Yeah.
get, and then it's not like I don't get re-rolls of 1. It's just my characters don't. So
Yeah,
it's really not. the end of the
like
world.
my list did what it needed to do. It's just I got punished for the list that you brought.
Yeah, a couple of extra charges might have helped too. Had you
Yeah,
made,
no,
like,
I
your
failed
first,
all my
first couple of
9-inch
charges. That might have made a difference too. But okay, well, you got an MVP for me.
MVP.
Who did the best? It's kind of a tough one, I think, honestly.
Did I? My lord, because he didn't die.
He did it.
Leviathan did good.
Yeah,
Leviathan.
yeah, he was putting in shots every turn, and I didn't
Like-
really pay attention to him, but
I,
that's kind of the name of the game with this list.
Yeah,
you can't,
your
you can't
Hellblasters
really,
just melted my Contemptors, so they didn't get to do what they needed
Yeah.
to do. Like, my Terminators were okay, but it's just hard to deal with you. Infiltrators kind of suck because that slows me a turn on my charges. And
yeah. My MVP obviously Hellblaster units. Being able to take out 3 units turn 1, and not the second. Actually, funny enough, the second unit didn't even really do much. They did end up like wiping out that
they
squad
killed
back
the
here,
Havocs,
but like I was able to take the Contemptor around between the Intercessors, the Leviathan, and the 1 unit of 10 Hellblasters. So all that going into there and then taking out the 5 Marines, that one unit of Hellblasters really did a lot of work. So they're probably my MVP. The Leviathan did really well this game too, and I was really happy to see that he could like tie stuff up at the end of the game and keep stuff from happening. And then having that 2 CP where I can fall back from being charged and then fire makes Raven Guard so good. So
Yeah, I get a 1 CP fallback from charge, but it's not shoot as well.
right, yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll give it to the Hellblasters because they definitely perform the way they're supposed to. And funny enough, it was surprising to see one still made it all the way through the game. So
Yeah, I would say if your Ancient was able to do Ancient things, he might have had a chance, but
Yeah.
he didn't, so...
yeah. There'd be a lot more dead on this board if the Ancient was able to roll. So
I wouldn't have been able to play the game, most
Yeah.
likely, if the Ancient
Yeah.
wasn't on the board.
this army does well in terms of blocking one of the strongest aspects of this list, but it doesn't do enough to.
Well, like, I can,
Corral.
but it's just...
Well, it comes down to
Yeah.
like making charges and the
Making
right rolls at the
charges
right
and-
times. So yeah, I totally agree. So. I mean, otherwise, I mean, good game. I mean, you definitely tried and did your best. So
I tried, yeah.
I think you'll be able to make some changes here in terms of like, you
Mhm.
know, what you're playing against or who you're playing against. I'm curious to see this list if you end up against a Death Guard player. I think that'll be the funnest game to kind of watch just to see how it goes.
I don't think the Death Guard player would be able to do too much, because I'm just...
Well, you're loaded with Terminators, so I'm very curious to see how their stuff would do against it.
Well, like, I can just... Like, if I kind of want to go second because they're slow, and then I can just take advantage of just being far away from them, but
Yeah.
it'll be difficult. I'm at a severe disadvantage going into it, but it's my fully painted army, and
Well, it's fun too.
it's a fun army. I
know,
really like them.
They kind of do a little bit of everything.
Like, I've won games that I really shouldn't have with this list, and
Yeah.
it just really comes down to how I play it, and just
Yeah.
sometimes the dice rolls say no.
Yeah. Well, we are looking forward to seeing the changes in terms of the Chaos Codex, but it'll be fun to see. And I obviously wish you good luck in the tournament because we want to, since we're all kind of representing the studio, so we want to see our guys in the group here do well. So not just us, but even our local game store guys. So yeah, we got a couple of them going as well. So that'll be kind of fun to see how that it all turns out. So, but yeah, so like I said, good game, Kade. We'll definitely be back. Not this weekend, but we'll be back the following Tuesday, assuming everything goes according to plan, to do the Silent King game against the Tau Empire. Kade will be producing, and then the following week will be Necrons versus something Kade decides to play. So Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we'll be getting together to do the follow-up to the second half of the Jakari chat. So we'll go over the faction focus, finish that up. And then, move into hopefully doing more games here more consistently. So, yeah, thanks guys for showing up and watching the game. Obviously appreciate it. We obviously appreciate your help with all the issues with the mics we've been having tonight. But obviously, if you guys like the game, leave a like on the game post, and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate you guys subscribing, and hit the notification bell so that way you guys don't miss our other